What's happening, folks? And we are back once again up in this thing. This is UTR Talk Yo Shit. I know I said the intro wrong, but I'm feeling a little lovely this here afternoon. So, like I said, y'all were so into the music part of things that we decided to do it again, and we gonna get straight to it. Before we start, comment, like, subscribe. We also are on YouTube. Don't forget that we are handling business. We are trying to get this. We trying to build this beautiful brand called Talk Your Shit at the end of the day. So, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube, the Facebook, and we also have an Instagram coming out, and we will be in the building June 11th for the Big Girl Battle. So don't forget to get your tickets. Talk to the Naughty CEO, also to the professor. They still tickets left, and we gonna get into it. Unless anybody else got another announcement or something to that nature, we about to get into it.
Let me just read the comments right quick. Stacy's in the building. She said, "Hey, this is our life is in the building. What up, Stacy?
Hey, what
It's
up?
our
What up?
life." Z is in the building. She said, "Hey, UTR. What up,
Hey,
Z?
girl.
What
Hey,
you doing?"
girl. And
Nova Blue is in the building, y'all. We
Nova.
heard Nova's in the building.
Hey, hey, girl. We
Welcome
see you.
back, Nova Blue. Hey, girl.
Hey, real quick before we get started, can we give one big shout out to Zakia for supporting us with our endeavors with materials, supportive help, just all around. Just a big shout out to Zakia for helping us to prepare for June 11th.
Okay. So for you people that don't know, she she has a a filter invitation business. So if you want them flyers, invitations, you need filters for your Snapchats, don't forget to hit her up. Creative Blueprint. That's what the name of her company. Creative Blueprint. If you can please, if you can please, Z, put your information in the comments so people can um
Hit you
follow.
up.
People can hit you up. People can get that work done. So like I said, you got a child, or even you yourself, y'all got some parties coming up, y'all need something to wear, your invitation need to be there, you need a fly Snapchat filter for yourself, to so people know where the party at the end of the day. Remember, Creative Blueprints. So put that in the comments, and yeah.
Let me read these last couple of comments. Stacy said AZ. Christopher said logos. Hit her up, Christopher. She got all your needs, and if she don't have it, I'm pretty sure she knows somebody to direct you to it.
Facts.
Stacy
Facts.
also said, and her filters be bomb as fuck. Z
There you
says,
heard it from This Is Our
my
Life, people.
pleasure, guys. I love
Verified.
y'all. It's at Creative Blueprints on Facebook and Instagram. Nova Blue says, shout out at Z. A.
Hey,
And Christopher said, "What's good, y'all?"
what the
Z said,
deal,
"Hey,
Chris?
Stacy."
What the deal? What the deal, people? All right.
Feeling the love tonight,
Yeah.
y'all.
Definitely.
We are definitely about to talk some shit, and we about to keep talking that shit about some music. We need to hear what y'all listening to out there, as well as what we listening to. Y'all can put us up on something, and we may put y'all on something. So keep an open ear and a mind to everything that's going to be discussed. And remember, these are our opinions. Do not take us serious at the end of the day. Like I say, it's five opinionated minds, five minds, one show at the end of the day. So let's get to it. Um, what do you look for when it comes to a new artist? What do you look for when it comes to a new artist? Well, personally, people, what I look for is, the type of vibe you on. What kind are you talking that real shit, or are you talking that, that false shit at the end of the day? I like to feel a person before I can continuously listen to that person. So, what are some of the things y'all this is an open to discussion night. So let's everybody jump in, please.
For me, I think it's like originality, the flow, the consistency, somewhat their personality because their personality plays a big part in the music, and also relatability. Because if I can relate to you, then I know I'm going to listen to your music.
That's a fact. That's a
Plain and
real fact.
simple.
I mean, that's a fact because that's another thing. Like if I can't relate to anything you've done or going through for that matter, because like they say music is a universal language. If I can't revert to your part of the language, I don't think I'm gonna listen too much. You know what I'm saying? So
For me, it has to be originality and substance. And you got to look at it for originality. It's it's hard to come by that because people like to copy the formula. And for substance, it for substance, you gotta be convicted of convicted of the music you're putting out because if you if you can't if you can't believe in your own music, how do you expect your audience to?
good point. My only question is when you say originality, like do you know what for later date? Can anybody else? Because like I said, it's open discussion. This is open talk. So please talk your shit. That
I
is.
just I think for me, I always listen to the melody first. That's always what grabs my ear and grounds me.
Me
And
too. Me too.
secondary would definitely be the lyrics, and then also because I'm thinking more of like R&B wise or just when you're singing, I want to know how much emotion are you putting into the song, because without you selling it, the final, we'll put in the final nail in the coffin. It's like, okay, the sounds good, the lyrics are great, but where is your conviction? So it's all those three elements for me is what will help me gravitate more to a song.
She said, "I like the melody. I like the music,
I know
but I know you're not gonna sing that song."
So yeah.
most definitely.
They say within the first 15 to 20 seconds of a song, you know whether you're gonna like the song or not. And a lot
Facts.
of times,
Facts.
when listening to a new artist, you got 15, 20 seconds to capture my attention before I'm hitting the next track or completely just going on to the next artist. And if you have enough of those 15, 20-second tracks that I like, then I'm willing to give you a whole lot of play after that. So I just think it just comes down to how much of my attention are you going to grasp from me?
Well
I mean,
said,
that-
Aaron. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting because the funny thing about it for me, like I said, I actually go by that rule as well, double A. But the thing for me is this ever happened to you? You ever like didn't like a song the first 15, 20 seconds and then it go and then like you hear the shit somewhere else and then you be like, damn, what's that? That's a groove right there. I like that. And then you be like, and then you Shazam it or something and you be like, oh yeah, that's damn, I listened to this song. Why didn't I fuck with the first time? So I think personally
we're all guilty of that.
But you know what?
Guilty as charged.
With that being said, you ever listen to music and you be like, I ain't feeling this, and then you see somebody else listen to it and the emotion that they get from it make you want to double back and listen to that song and be like, okay, now I feel where they coming from, because at first I was lost in shit and I'm like, I can't do this.
Another
Right.
factor.
If
that's what I'm saying.
video, and because the video is so distracting, you can't really listen to the song. So if you go back and listen to it without the video, it's like, oh, okay.
Another thing I noticed is playing loud music in the car versus listening to music on the phone or in this headphone. Like certain songs hit harder in the car.
It can make a difference.
It makes a huge difference. It can go for you not liking the song versus like, dang, I kind of like the song now. Like I'm bumping this shit in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, like I'm very guilty of not liking the song in my headphones and liking it in the car. So I'm very guilty of the shit as well. So yeah, that's we all guilty of it. We all guilty of it. But before we go to this next question, can we please handle the comments, please? Thank you.
All right. We're going with Ronnie, and Ronnie said talent, LOL. Stacy said beat. I need to feel the beat. Heather said thank you so much, Z. Ronnie says confidence. Rachel is in the building. What up, Ray?
Baby Ray, what's the
Hey,
deal, girl?
Hey. She said creativity. Stacy said, and their voice. Their voice do play a part. Because if you got a squeaky ass voice, it do. I'm sorry, because I can't get through a song if it sounds too fucking squeaky to me. I can't do
Cardi. Oh, I'm off mute. My bad.
Sorry. Quay Ray.
Whatever that is.
That heifer.
Party's voice gets on my nerves.
Oh, you like that shit. You like that shit. Don't do that. Don't do
That
that.
baby voice? Nah.
Voice
like
is
that.
Don't front for
me.
don't front for the book now.
But there's a difference too. Let's just take it. There's a difference because Michelet, her talking annoys the fuck out of me. Her singing, totally different.
I mean, yeah, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta clarify.
Because I ain't gonna front. I can't stand that heifer when she talk.
At all. I don't think nobody can.
It's hard. It's really hard to get past that really high.
Right.
You better do what I say, Jazz.
Let me finish.
Oh,
He said,
my
Heather
God.
Ghosty, you're welcome. Nova said, it has to make me feel some shit have substance and I have to be able to relate. Ronnie said, conviction 100. Stacy said, that part, Aaron, you only get a few seconds to catch my attention. Ronnie said, 5 seconds in this ADHD society. Ronnie said, run up the streams. Z said, headphones can make a good R&B song give you chills. That's true.
Ain't no
Talk your shit.
Ain't no
Talk your
disputing that
shit.
one.
But I'm still on Michelet voice though.
I'm just saying, her talking will make you want to punch her in the face.
Shit, baby, you executive producer. Shut up, daddy boy.
Anyway, next question, y'all. Next question. How do you know when a song is a total vibe? How do you know when a song is a total vibe? Well, for me, it's like you said, it gotta catch me. For me, it's kind of like this: the lyrics gotta match the beat at the end of the day. Like it gotta put me in a mood to where I feel what that person is saying at the end of the day. And like I said, to me, it's a package deal. Like if you're talking about, I don't know, heartbreak, and you are on an up-tempo beat, I'm kind of like, I'm not really feeling that because I'm not feeling your vibe at this particular point. I don't know why you picked this beat at the end of the day. So I don't know, but that's just me at the end of the day. It's the way I listen.
Me, I'd have to say that I want to constantly hear that song on repeat. Like, or if that song gets stuck in my head, then I know it's a whole vibe. Like, it's there. You will know because you feel it, and it's just stuck.
So like a groove, basically.
Basically.
So a groove. So basically, if you hit you like a certain groove, it's a vibe, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, that's basically that's another word for groove, right? Vibe. So, just the 2020 shit at the end of the day. So.
No, but thanks for all the love you showing us right now. She hearting us up right now, y'all.
So much.
We love you too. We love you too. We love you
I'll
too.
be honest, for me, because music is just one of those things that I utilize as my therapy. And also certain music gives me a certain high. So if I hear a song,
I think it does that to
it
everybody.
starts to take me to another plane, it's a vibe to me. So that's why it's a specific type of music that I listen to. Some people call it depressing music, but it's still something that takes me to, that different level. So for me,
but that's the thing. Everybody's different. So what may be depressing to somebody else ain't necessarily depressing to you.
facts.
Yeah, but I tell you one thing, hers whole last album was depressing. So.
Go back to hers album.
Yes,
Damn.
fuck that album. Yes, fuck that album. Yes,
Album. Don't
I
get
am
me started.
on that shit. Yes,
Don't get me started now.
I've been drinking, so therefore, yes.
Was
you
it
gonna have to
watermelon?
hear about my depressing shit.
I hope it wasn't watermelon.
Real fucking funny, Professor. But what else people got to say? What else people got to say? On the panel, that is. Before we get to the comments.
I agree with all you guys. But just to put some type of visualization to it, I would be like, you remember like watching like the Kanye West series, and they're all in the studio. You see Pharrell Williams jumping out he ran out the whole studio because he heard the song and he thought the shit was fire as fuck. That's the
not just that. The bars though.
That's what I'm saying.
His bars period.
Yeah. So I mean, you remember growing up and listening to the radio station. The radio would hit the sirens, drop the bombs, start the song over 500 times. Be like, damn, this is exactly. That's how you
run this shit back.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why I don't listen to the radio no more. They play the fuck out songs. I be like, bruh, like,
but you know,
I heard this. I heard like I drive an hour and a half to work, so I'm like, bruh, I done heard this song 6 times.
But music nowadays on the radio is not like music how it was back then. Back then. You could hear some shit and be like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to play it again. On the radio now, you'd be like, Lord, if they play this song one more time, they played it 15 times in an hour. Like,
biggest example ever. Go Lakes Crew.
Mm-hmm.
They played that song so much as if this nigga did not have any more music in his catalog. Like 5 years later, this still in the heavy rotation. I'm like, bro. All right, we're done.
No, because the funny shit about it is up here in Victorville, they play Doja Cat a lot, and I get sick of that shit. Like I'm like, I'll listen to Al Green before I listen to that shit. That's just me.
Wait, you know why we laughing?
Why?
Because I've been sitting up here since before we got started talking about. I heard from a friend of a friend that
they literally been singing this shit the whole time.
I can't fucking do it. I'm getting sick of her.
The only reason why is because I heard it on TikTok earlier, and like I said, it's stuck in my head. I'm not a huge fan of Doja Cat, but it's a bop. Not gonna even lie. It's definitely a bop.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just like you don't like Jacquees or Keith or whatever you want to call him, the Prince of Rocks and Blunts or R&B or whatever you want to call him.
Ribs and barbecue, you mean? Ribs and barbecue.
That's crazy.
At the same time,
he got some bops.
He got a couple of bops.
But at the same time, and
I'm going to keep saying bops. I'm not going to say vibes or nothing like that. I'm going to say bops. I don't care if I say anything.
But what I'm gonna say is like you really gotta not be my cup of tea if you don't have a couple songs that I like at the end of the day. You really gotta not be my cup of tea because like I said, I can say I don't like a person and then he'll fuck around, he or she will fuck around and put out a song and I'll be like, okay, I can fuck with that. Like that, it's a vibe as we say. So you know, you really gotta. So that's why I said I'm like, it ain't the fact that I don't fuck with Jacquees. It's just that I don't dig the king of R&B shit that he be talking. And then I'm like, bruh, all you doing is covering other people's shit, and you just think you can sing better than them. At the end of the day, that's just my point. That's just me. At the end of the day,
I'm not gonna lie, but Bed Friends is my shit. I don't care. Friends is my shit.
That's what actually one of the songs that I like. So yeah, I feel you on that. To the comments, though, please.
Anybody else had anything to say before I get to the comments?
It's on you, Meech.
Well, for me, it would have to be relativity. Like you have to be able to relate to the music as a whole. Like the beat got to catch your attention, like everyone says, and the lyrics got to catch your attention, that like everyone says. Like if I could relate to the music as a whole, beat, lyrics, and I'm a very visual person, so that comes into play as well. So if I could feel like what the person is talking about, and I feel it not only through the lyrics but also the beat itself, then that music will send me on to cloud nine.
Okay. Talk that shit, kid.
Let's get into these comments real quick, y'all.
Indeed.
Christopher said, I don't know if I played 3 times in a row. Stacy said, when I have to run it back for a second time. She also said, like Gordon Banks, Keep You in Mind. It's a whole vibe.
Yes, it is.
Z said, when I feel completely relaxed, the mood, the melody, and the artist's voice, it hits instantly when the song begins. That's a vibe. Okay. Milk Marie is in the building, y'all. What up, Milk?
Yo.
On the show last week. She said,
and
hey,
she
y'all.
will be in the building. She will be in the building June 11th.
She said, hey, y'all, I'm on my break and wanted to drop in and show y'all some love. Thank you, boo.
And we appreciate it.
We love you.
Nikki Tracy's in the building.
Hey,
She
hi
said,
Nikki. Hi Nikki.
She said straight facts. They killing me with that damn Doja Cat. I hate the radio out here in Victorville.
Oh, you in the Ville? What the deal?
Cornelius is in the building.
What up, Cuzzo? What's the deal? That's my cousin, y'all. Just
Okay, what up, Cuzzo?
What's
that's
happening?
What up, y'all?
bro? Thank you for watching.
And Stacy said his remix of Tripping was lit as fuck though, but I can't stand him. You know what? I'm not gonna go there with her. I'm gonna go there with her. That song, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Marie said, I love y'all too. Thank you. And she also said, and as usual, y'all have me weak as fuck. Well, you know, we try. We want to have y'all weak in the knees. Cornelius says, what's happening?
I can't call it Cuzzo with the deal. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. Next question is, what is a trend in new music that you can't stand? Excuse me.
Oh,
what is
let me go first.
Please do.
Oh.
It's open discussion. Go ahead.
I'm tired of y'all having a damn dance for every fucking song that come out.
Oh, yeah. Because
Blame it on.
wait, hold on. But is it because we can't? Is it because we technically
no
little up there in age and we can't do them?
No. It's not that. Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is.
I can't do none of them. I'm gonna be
Every
honest.
goddamn dance is just the same, except for they move their hand or their leg a little bit different.
And I'll be practicing.
They move just a little bit different.
It ain't the artists who create the dances though. It be the
No. But I'm just saying that's a trend that I hate.
I got you.
If it's not a dance, it's all these fucking rappers that's coming out rapping the fucking same.
Facts.
Well, they just
Well, no, I ain't gonna.
like,
Okay.
no.
Okay. I know where you're going with it. That's
And
why
I'm gonna tell you why. Perfect
Not
example. They try to rap like everybody else, and then they sound like Silk the Shocker and can't rap as hell. Blueface, sit the fuck down somewhere.
Silk the Shocker. Ouch.
Damn.
They started
I
pack.
love him, but he don't rap on beat.
That's a horrible comparison. That's horrible.
He
Like,
don't rap on beat. That's not horrible. That's the fucking truth.
really
don't.
I'm gonna honestly say
And
that.
Blueface came out and tried to do the same
They
shit.
don't do that.
Blueface starter pack.
But listen to what I'm saying.
Starter.
Then Blueface came out, tried to do the same shit, and it didn't work for him either. I'm sorry. It didn't.
He trash though.
Exactly.
He's complete trash.
He's trash.
Complete trash. But what I'm saying is he tried to mimic somebody else, and it was horrible.
I don't think he really tried to mimic somebody else. I think he just rap. He's like, I'm gonna do this shit anyway. We just gonna wing it.
I'm gonna say the trend I can't stand is when it especially when it comes to rap, it came less about bars and all about money at the end of the day. That's the trend I don't like. Like like I said, I've been listening to rap ever since I was a baby, as we all have. So lyrics have always been a part of the fucking game to me. So now that these dudes, they don't have no fucking lyrics. So they're, to me, like you said, everybody's trashing this motherfucker when it comes to writing bars at the end of the day. Now the OGs, they still doing their shit. They still got bars. They still got shit. You know what I mean? Not saying every rapper, because there are some rappers out there that can rap, actually. But for the most part, is the same shit. So that's a trend I can't stand at this particular point. No, don't nobody got bars anymore. My personal opinion. Don't take me serious. Well, actually, you can take me serious because I'm fucking serious. Yeah, you don't have no fucking bars at the end of the day. So what else is there?
The trend I hate is that you watch them perform live or you watch their verses and they don't know their own lyrics. Like that eats me up inside because I know your shit. I can say your shit line for line, but I'm gonna chew you out of breath, you unprepared, you don't know your own lyrics in a versus battle.
We're talking about a certain versus battle.
I'm gonna leave it general. I'm gonna leave a general statement, but
no, I actually want to know so I can.
No, but it's true. It's a lot of them that did the verses.
But
it's a lot of them that did the
I know Shaka Khan didn't know her lyrics. I know Shaka Khan didn't know her lyrics.
Well, Shaka was on a whole nother plane at that
I mean,
time.
alcohol and under the influence, you might get a pass. But at the end of the day, like it made me feel like you can tell who's in it for the money and who's in it for the actual love of the game. You know, like I feel like people are just doing it for the checks now. Like, how do you? Again, these are supposed to be your hits, so you don't go on verses and do like your song you might have performed or wrote one time, or I'm just you go up there and do your hits and you don't even know your own damn lyrics. Like that bothers the fuck out of me for some reason. Like if I know your shit, I'm rapping or singing your shit, but you don't know your own shit.
If you don't know your shit, there's a problem.
And you out of breath, like you like only one person get a pass with out of breath. That's Bobby Brown, and that's another person.
Hey, the messed up part about that is that he was still going hard, like he wasn't.
I'm
Bobby Brown.
not gonna laugh at Bobby.
I expected
I'm not gonna laugh at Bobby. I sound like
I
Bobby.
expected the shoulder roll with the gut.
Don't say that.
I expect.
I'm not gonna laugh at
He
Bobby.
performed though, so he performed.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it wasn't
you know,
like
like
he
I
was
said,
just out there just standing still. So I give him,
And sitting
a little
on the
bit of credit.
sideline drinking Ciroc. At least he was.
Sorry,
At least it was
you got to do the eyebrows. So, but yeah, I mean, when you do Keith Sweat, of course. But yeah, I feel you though. Like if you don't know your lyrics, you shouldn't be performing at all. You don't know your own lyrics until your hits at the end of the day. It ain't like this some shit you just wrote 2 days ago. So
No, the trend that I can't stand, and I think we've all talked about this before, these new artists coming out with fire ass EP after EP, and when their freaking album drops, it's lackluster.
Trash.
It's just
trash.
It's
Or
garbo.
mixtape. Or
And
mixtape.
don't give us this, and then the album drops, and it's like,
There's a strategy
What
behind
happened?
that. There's a strategy behind that, but we can talk about that at a later time.
okay.
It's definitely garbage, though. You know.
Mhm. All right, let's rock to the comments, people.
No, but you can't be laughing at me because that's who she laughing at. She laughing at me. I'm not gonna deal with her today. Cornelia said everybody's style sounds the same. He also said I hate that shit. Ronnie said it's about marketing. Stacy said laugh my ass off. I know how to do every dance. I know you do. You better know how to shake that big ass rump shake.
We watch you do them on This Is Our Life, so
Right.
we know you know how to do all the dances.
And
Ronnie-
TikTok.
Ronnie said, damn, not Silk the Shocker. Cornelia says, there is no originality. Exactly. Dave said, we're just old and don't use the same drugs. They're on beat in their heads. You know what, Dave?
Damn.
That's a good point.
Very good point. That's another thing. That's another thing I can't stand.
No, that's not
Before you
quarter.
go to the-
No, that's not quarter.
That's another thing that it's cool to do drugs now. It's cool to do drugs.
Right. That
And
shit
they
is
advertise it and they make the younger generation junkies.
Like back in the days, you didn't
that's
know.
another. I mean, the most motherfuckers was smoking. Well, most shit that we knew about, I should say, was weed. At the end of the day,
right.
So, but go ahead.
But
Okay, we ain't talking about Rick James and all that.
I mean,
we can talk about Bobby, especially him dropping it on the stage.
Rick James.
I mean,
Bobby Brown.
there was a whole
Basically
crack
normalized.
epidemic. There was a whole crack
Flavor
epidemic.
Flav,
going on.
also
There was a
dropping
lean. There was a
They weren't
lean.
shooting it or smoking it. At least
There
not
was
the
a whole
rappers
lean
were.
campaign that went through as we got a little bit older.
Okay, let me get through with the comments, y'all.
And then we come back
Be on that all day.
We'll get back to it, eh? We'll get back to it.
Cornelia says, I respect Blueface. He sound like himself.
I respect him.
Fuck
too.
out of here, D.
Nah,
For real, now.
Wait.
Don't make
Christopher
me.
said,
I'm gonna talk.
Christopher said, I don't like Blueface, but stop capping was straight. Z said, no originality, the use of a beat, a melody. They was a hit and tried piggybacking on its success. We said that. Cornelia said, every rapper nowadays on drugs. Rappers of the past sold them.
It is.
Yeah, they sold them and used. You just can't tell that they used it. But that's for another time.
We're gonna come back to that one.
Don't believe.
Y'all
This
want
is
to talk
getting
about
good.
it? Go ahead and talk
No.
about it before y'all forget.
No. Go ahead. It's on you.
That's
You
on
got
you.
it.
I can let y'all go right quick if y'all want to go ahead.
No, because we'll go all night. But go ahead.
Exactly. Go ahead and read.
Not exactly.
Stacy said, I hate that everybody's
Oh,
taking
man,
old
shut
school
up.
songs and beats and remix it and boom, have a hit, but really be garbage. Facts. Ronnie said they don't have no good writers no more, and people are somewhat writing their own lyrics. Hint, no talent. Now listen, we are not talking about what that bitch name should be like Stevie or
Oh,
Stevie.
Jocelyn.
Yeah, Jocelyn. We know she write her own shit because this shit right.
Yeah, but the shit she writing is trash. Like, look,
that's what I'm saying.
I done watched that show a time or two because my wife saw all this shit. That show is trash, and her lyrics, that them songs is trash. They already play like all her
But it
music.
comes from the brain, from the heart.
You know what?
I don't give a fuck if nothing. Never mind.
Okay, Z said it is a real lack of pure talent in today's music. Labels don't look for talent; they look at who they can sell. Dave said you're absolutely right. That's why I can't watch, and they be hella sweaty and ain't dancing. He talking about the verses, y'all. Drago's in the building, y'all. What up, Drago?
It be hot under them lights. Like I'm hot under this light.
He said a trend I can't stand is everybody sound the same.
That is agreed upon.
Yep.
Stacy said, "Hush up, Custard."
Who's Custard?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Buster?
Explain in the comments, Stace.
Dave laughed. Drago said another trend I don't like is no one's doing rap groups or R&B groups anymore.
They tried.
Drago also said, to be honest, when Stevie J was writing her stuff, she was better.
I guess he meant writing.
I realized that.
But then again, they do.
He could have been both.
They do got a child together, so you could be either one. So you right, Drago. You right, Drake. I see. Yeah. All right. So we on to the next question, or we gonna continue this?
I mean, if y'all want to answer, go ahead and answer or say what y'all was gonna say.
I don't remember where we was at this point. No more.
I really don't either. So we just
move on.
All right. Next question, y'all. Do you think originality is fading away in music? Fuck yes, it is. Because first and foremost, everybody is like, the crazy thing is, it's either something comes out and they got a copy. Either it's from a hit that somebody new done created, or it's a beat or a song that somebody from the old school done did it, and they just reiterate on the shit and makes the shit their own. But it's either sped up or slowed down at the end of the day. So go ahead, Professor. Mm-hmm.
You know what?
What?
The Rebel. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
We're going to talk after the show. But anyways,
we'll talk. So that's
because that literally was my answer, because I feel like when they get these songs, they don't try to change nothing about it. They really either basically keep the whole song, like he said, speed it up, or they're just gonna use the chorus and the beat, or it's never nothing original, like, or they don't even add their own twist to it, which makes it even worse. It's like what the
this is a fact. So shit, like I said, there's no originality in it. Like I said, rapping like Silk the Shocker, that's old.
Damn.
Old. Rapping off beat, it's old. So there's no originality no more. So like I said, not having lyrics. Silk the Shocker didn't have no lyrics. Old. So and I know people probably gonna be like, well, having bars is old. That's the part you need to be a rapper though. And learn and know how to write at the end of the day.
We're not gonna sit here and just act like everybody's remaking shit and not, coming out with originality type shit.
I agree.
There's people out here that is doing it, but I just feel like what we hear on the radio or what's forced down our throats all day, every day, is the remake shit. So if you're not seeking out the original shit, of course you're gonna feel like everything you hear is a remake shit. But I mean, there's the Kendrick Lamar's, there's the J. Cole's, there's the Nas. There's plenty of people. I know I named slightly older artists. I know none of them was of this newer day. But even if you seek out newer artists that maybe not so popular, that's on a radio rotation heavily, you will find artists out here who's making brand new fresh music.
I'm not saying that they're not. What I'm saying is there's still a lot of people who are still using old music as opposed to
I'm not going against that point either. So
I'm not saying that there's not, because there's definitely a lot of people who got a lot of original shit that I fuck with.
Right. And that's why I'm not saying, but okay, I can actually agree with Double A on this because, like I said, the shit that we hear on the radio is 9 times out of 10 it's a remake of something or some lyrics that were used or something that was redid and pushed in our face at the end of the day. But at the same time, when you do listen to these EPs and these albums, they do have original shit on it. So then it gets to the point. Go ahead.
The better question is how come all the popular music is the shit that's remade and shit that we heard before, but when we would actually go seek out the real shit, or we go buy the album, stream the album, whatever you do, however you get your music these days, when you actually listen to the album, they have original type shit on there. How come that shit's not being pushed more? That would be my point.
Because of That's
because it's marketing. And when it's something that they know already sold, they know they can sell that because people know that beat or people know that song. So they're gonna let those people. Unfortunately.
So a remake is guaranteed to be a bop.
It's not a guarantee that
it's not a guarantee, but because you are familiar with the beat, it's more likely to be one.
Or the original music sucks. How about that? Does that ever occur?
That could be a factor.
The original music could suck.
Honestly, yeah. At first, I wasn't going to agree with you, Gerald, but you're actually absolutely right. Because what's the difference between an artist coming out with a whole bunch of original stuff and not really getting any play versus somebody like I see in the comments, Drago mentioned Tyler, where all his shit, most of his shit is originality and people love it. They gobble it up. So it just depends on how you execute.
And Tyler gets no radio play whatsoever either.
At all.
Wait a minute though. If you are somebody that's a fan of his, you will understand that the reason why that he's so free with his creativeness is because he said it. He never gave a shit whether or not if he was on the radio or not, because he never was in the business of making stuff that was radio friendly. He wanted to make stuff that he wanted to make. He still ended up getting a big ass fan base because of that. But also a lot of the stuff in the past, they could not play that shit on the radio or else they would have got banned. It was very questionable.
I mean, we went the whole era of hearing Eminem and 8 Mile and D12 type bullshit on the radio.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
I heard
it really wasn't as bad though. Trust me.
No, I understand because I listen to a lot of the Tyler Creator's music as well, so I know how dark that music can be to certain audiences. And I know as we go on in the future, we seem to be getting more censored as we do anything in life.
Right.
But so I definitely understand what you're saying, but I feel like it's easier to push something that's been remade before versus something that's original quality.
I still agree with
that. And people sleep on originality nowadays. Like
I wouldn't say that, but
well, for me, it's more like
I would in a sense.
Well, see, for me, it's becoming more of a repetitious formula. Like everyone said, like you get a whole lot more remakes that's getting more mainstream and more popularity versus like something that's like originally created or originally sung as far as content is concerned. And to me, originality gets silenced more than the remakes of the classics.
I understand what you're saying. I do.
That makes sense.
Do too. Can we go to the comments, please?
Yes. Cornelia said, I can't believe y'all even including her Jocelyn as a rapper. No, what I was saying was somebody made a comment about artists write their own shit. I said you can tell she's an artist that writes her own shit. I didn't say she was a rapper. I said artist because that's what you would call her, right? anything that's artistic, whether it be good or bad, is still considered art. But moving on, and I digress. He also said that's hip hop. You flip something old and make it new. He also said Silk the Shocker is the GOAT. LOL.
Don't do that.
Sit his ass. Sit his ass.
You know what?
You going to the corner. You going to the corner.
To the corner. And don't come out until I tell you to.
I tried to send you other comments, but that one.
Wait, hold on. I don't know this man all my life. You ain't never had something shocker in your car, so stop it. Like, you know,
well, he on time out and he in the corner until otherwise. Moving on. Drago said, I honestly think originality gets looked down on. That people like Childish Gambino, Tyler the Creator, Jaden Smith, and Lupe Fiasco, people look down on them even though they were lyrically better than most of the people who were in their time. Cornelius said, facts, Drago. Dave said, facts. Cornelius said, and you have to blame radio programming for the music that's out. Ronnie said, correct. That's all marketing to get the old crowd and the new crowd. That's a fact. That's what I've learned.
Sorry.
What happened?
Go no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said old crowd and new crowd. Did I not say that?
No, I was responding out loud. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what did I say wrong?
You said nothing wrong. I had a blurt out moment.
He was about to respond to the comments.
Oh, that's a fact. That's what I've learned through the business. That's exactly what I was told. Cornelius said, if an album drops, you should listen to every other song except the songs on the radio. That's where the gems are.
Facts. Talk your shit.
I don't know about that one. It might be.
I'm just saying, like, go ahead. What's up?
Z said the fact that the truly talented artists don't get major radio play lets you know the direction the industry is headed. Sex sells, and if you're not overly sexual, your level of success can plateau. Look at me, I can read, y'all. May Love is in the building, y'all. What up, man?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Yo.
Ronnie said, radio play is about playing for spins. At the end of the day, if you have money to put behind your music, then they will promote you. It's about the money, not about the artist or the talent.
Very true.
Cornelia says, also, you have to blame the labels for putting out the copy and paste music. Dave said, people sleep on originality. They don't understand. If Tyler were white, he would get the Eminem treatment. It's hard for them to market a black weirdo. Cornelia says, I'm back out the corner. Oh, no, you not. I didn't tell you to come out. See, now you in there for another 10 minutes. You don't time out. You don't come out till I told you.
Don't come out the corner until Miss Professor tells you to come out the corner. That's the rule. Sorry.
Rebel, you need to talk to your cousin.
Cause I ain't got nothing to do with this. You heard the women. Good. And
that was it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, swords. Anyway, next question, y'all. Do you feel like colorism still exists in the music industry?
Yes. Yes, it does.
You care to elaborate?
Yeah, care.
Why the hell is Queen Naija even relevant? Let's be real. Why is she even up there? Why was she pushed more than certain artists that have been in the industry way longer than her and honestly has way more better music than her? Why?
Wow. So we don't attack. We attack at the same rates. That's crazy. I thought she was out there.
Not necessarily that.
If you know the definition of colorism,
I know what it means, but
it's really not, because just look at it at all the videos, right? When they have the light skin and the dark skin girl, they're gonna put a dark skin girl in there because they want to show different arrays of color. But that light skin girl gonna either be in front or she gonna be close by and in the camera more than that dark skin girl is.
I didn't make that comment because of that. I know how we all personally talk about Queen Naija offline, So for her to come out the blue and just mention her like that, I was just like,
Oh,
wow.
Well, that was the
I
first thing
said
that
yes,
popped
but that's
up.
my
Well,
reason
I
for saying it.
mean, I don't know if she was pushed because she's light skinned, but
I mean, she's not even that light skin. She's brown skin.
The reason that I mentioned her
She
was
likes it.
one, she's an artist who has actually made colorist remarks in the past. That's one. Two, you literally, the reason why that I say that it still exists is because you literally still have brown skinned artists, specifically R&B artists, who still speak about it going on in the industry. Coco Jones is one of the major ones. She is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl, but she has not been pushed. I'm not talking about now because she has all this clout. She's on the Bel Air or
Well,
whatever.
if you know
I knew that's
anything about
exactly
Coco Jones,
I'm like,
Coco Jones has been out for years.
Right, that's my point. She has been
Years.
out
But
for
you don't know nothing about her to now.
because she has not been pushed, and she has a beautiful voice and she has good music, but they don't put her in front. They put others.
Queen Naija. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, but this is my thing. Okay, well maybe your
Well, let's hear your opinion. What do you feel about it?
I mean, me personally, I was just on the Coco Jones shit. So I mean, but what if people don't think? Well, not people, but what if
No.
industry
Answer the
thinks-
question. Do you think colorism still exists? That's the question. That's what she asked you. Care to elaborate?
What do you think?
First of all, back the fuck up. Shit, like back up off me. Back up
Bro,
off
who
me.
you talking to? I didn't told you about your mouth.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. You who I'm talking to. Who I'm talking to. So therefore,
What's your opinion, host?
Oh,
So
I thought you said
therefore-
something else. She heard me. I thought you said something else. She's
No.
I'm like,
I was
y'all
telling the panelists. Now, like to answer the question,
Right.
to answer the question, do I believe colorism still exists in the music industry? Yes, I do. But do I think it's between? Well, yes. Okay, so first and foremost, yes, they do put a light skin in front of the camera way more than a dark skin, male or female. So yes, I do believe that there's still colorism in the what's the name? But I was just gonna say that what if certain people in the industry don't think her music is that great? At the end of the day, that's the reason why they don't push her. I'm just asking that simple question. That was it. I didn't say what your statement was wrong. That's all I'm asking.
I personally don't. Well, I will be going off of personal opinion to say that because I was going to say I personally think her music is good, but I'm not going to say that that's not an option as well. But we've literally watched this industry for years, and they've literally displayed the same type of behavior this whole time up until now. So I'm not going to say that you're not right, that you're not wrong, but I might not be wrong either. But we don't know the real.
I mean, like I say, this is open for discussion and open for debate. But I'm just stating, just for the simple fact,
But
like,
I'm saying
your version of good music may not be necessarily mine or the industry's version of good music. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, you may think a song is great, I may not think a song is great. So therefore, what if? But I know who Coco Jones is now. Have I listened to any of her music? No. So I can't clarify whether I think she's a great artist or not. Do I think she's a beautiful girl? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I don't know what she sounds like. But I'm gonna listen now because you done brought it to my attention. So yes, but to answer the question, yes, I do believe that colorism still is in the music industry. In fact, I think it's in the entertainment industry.
in society.
That's
man.
big fact.
Facts. It's society.
It's among
It's heavy, period.
Well,
it's everywhere. Everywhere you make,
I
everywhere
can
you
use
go. in
I
life,
can
you
use I can use my light skin to get anywhere. So it really so go ahead. But yeah,
I don't know who's else
honestly
Just
for me, yes, colorism is very heavy. I mean, you got to look at what's that chick's name? Denali, or however
Danny
you
Lay.
pronounce it, Danny Lay, however you pronounce her damn name, and you know the song she put out, Yellow Bone. She
That's
called
a
Heat for
bad
that.
motherfucking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad song, but you gotta look at it like this. She called Heat for that also.
It goes both ways because we didn't counsel her, but she got put on punishment. Doja Cat got put on punishment for some black comments she made in the past. So I feel like us as people who subscribe to music, we pick and choose on who we want to say play the colorism card versus who don't play the colorism card. So at the end of the day, I feel like we got to blame ourselves. We pick and choose on who we want to cancel, but at the end of the day, it's the same artist. There's the next artist doing the same exact thing. We sit here and talk so bad about Robert, but there's plenty of other people in the industry that's doing the same thing Robert's doing, and we're just gonna leave it there. But I feel like we pick and choose on when we want to play the colorism card or any other card, and we don't have the same standards across the board.
Okay. So, Professor, can you please go ahead to the comments and see what these? I am so sorry, Creator. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna read the comments this time.
Okay.
Okay, I believe the last comment was. Oh wait,
Nope.
here we go. Got it.
Nope.
Nope, that ain't it either. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
No, I got it.
I
I got it.
need you to stay on your P's and Q's. Go.
Please.
Y'all good?
Colorism will always. Dave says colorism will always exist in marketing. Nova says, "Hell yeah, colorism still is in the music industry." And Stacy says, "I mean, Chris Brown won't let darkies, as he calls them, in his VIP section. We are not going to get started over here." Draco says colorism definitely plays a big deal in the music industry. Let's use Danity Kane for example. Don was actually the most talented one in the group, but they focused on pushing Aubrey to the front. That is actually very correct. Zakia says, unfortunately, yes. How many dark-skinned artists and or lead girls do you find? Not to say they don't exist, but they are rare. Nova says, but that's not the case, and we know it's not. I think that was pertaining to you, Gerald. It's usually the skin tone. And Dave says we all hold some form of bias.
Very true.
That we do.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. How does music impact different cultures? How does music impact different cultures? Personally, it impacts different cultures every single way because, like I said, if you can understand the music, you can relate to the music. It's able to impact you because you can be having a bad day and hear a song that you may relate to at the end of the day, and they can give you the solution, and it can help you at the end of the day. So that's why I think that music is a universal language and it can impact many cultures because not just that, they also, dress the same. They feel, you basically able to be free if you see a person of celebrity status that actually does music that you can relate to. Some people try to emulate that person and become free, as people say. So yes, I think music impacts every culture that way. My opinion. Okay, people, it's an open discussion.
Honestly,
Can we please talk, please? I mean, it's not a.
and honestly, for me, it impacts like cultures across the globe. I mean, especially I'm gonna piggyback what Gerald said. Like it impacts heavily, especially when you can relate to the emotions and the depth of which the lyrics is coming from, and it's and it's, and it definitely plays into like live performances as well. If they evoke like every ounce of emotion from within into their performances, it just makes you like the song that much more deeper.
Okay. So how does music impact different cultures, people? I mean, that talk to us in the comments and everybody on the panel. So it's like, does music impact the culture?
I
Different
feel it
cultures.
does. Um, you got to look at the fact that us as a whole look to music to help how we feel, express ourselves, and the different cultures in using it, like you said, makes you feel a certain way or helps you express yourself in a way that you might not be able to express yourself. That's just me.
True.
I can't argue with that.
Sometimes they get the word, they have the exact word you want to say, and they say, and they have exactly what you want to feel at the end of the day. So yeah, I get it.
And music speaks to you.
To your soul.
I mean, it kind of goes back to what Meech said, like in regards to live performances. If you ever look at somebody like Kendrick or someone coming from here and going over to a different country where they speak a completely different language, but you hear all those motherfuckers knowing every single word to the song and not knowing a lick of English shows you how much your music impacts them.
Now that's where I feel like that's where real impact happens with culture. Like DMX going to Woodstock back in the day.
Michael Jackson traveling.
Exactly. We got
Yeah.
rappers like 21 Savage that's from the UK. We've been having artists from other different races that puts on better shows than us as African Americans. I mean, you know, let's be real. Nipsey Hussle wasn't a black guy. He was Eritrean, so he's really considered African. And Nipsey Hussle will probably go down as one of the greatest rapper out of California, if not the world. So I feel like rapping or being an artist doesn't mean that you have to be African American. Being a part of the culture doesn't mean you have to look a certain way or be a certain height, sound a certain way. Are there people out there repeating the formula over and over again? Of course, but at the end of the day, I feel like impacting cultures, there isn't really a real formula to impact a culture. And like you guys said, it very much so does impact many cultures of many different types all around the world.
I think it is a formula, though. I think it's the ability to connect with anyone. That's
Well,
actually.
when I said there's not a formula, I don't have to do it the same exact way Michael Jackson did it in order to become famous.
No, but I mean, being able to connect with someone is a formula.
That's
what I'm
one.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, being able to relate to anybody from a different part of the country that you're not from is definitely impactful at the end of the day. Because I mean, you still got the Temptations doing overseas tours and shit like that. So yeah, so basically being able to be impactful from and being from the US or any other country and going to another country where you're not from and being able to them able to do your lyrics and like everyone said, just being able to relate to you is impactful at the end of the day.
We don't have to look the same.
You're definitely right.
We don't all have to look the same or be the exact same skin color or wear the same exact clothes in order to connect with somebody in life. Like we can all come from different.
Facts.
We all come from different parts of the world and be ourselves. And whatever type of creativity that you bring to the world, either people are going to accept you or not. And I feel like that's impacting the culture.
Yeah, I feel like if you can impact a culture, to me, that's when you really leave your mark in the music industry. Because if you can impact like a different part of the world or vice versa, then that's already for me a status as far as being a music artist is concerned.
We can go to the
Okay.
comments.
Okay. To the comments, please, Professor.
Dave said music drives the culture. If the street doesn't want it, the suburbs won't. Zakia said music is universal. Pain is pain, love is love, and every culture can relate to
Ja Rule album.
lyrics and melodies. Drago said, well, I'm sorry, what happened?
I said that was a Ja Rule album, wasn't it? Pain is pain, love. Okay.
No. Shut up. Drago said not to get all dark, but music literally saved me from killing myself in high school. And that's a beautiful thing. And you're here to live and tell about it. Andrew Mitchell is in the building. What up, Andrew?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo.
We're gonna call him Drew.
Welcome.
Okay, my bad, Andrew. I didn't know. Drew said music speaks to the soul. Language doesn't matter. It's something that you feel and relate to. It's a sense of euphoria, and great music can take you to different worlds. Facts. Drago said, "Feel like I got off topic." No, right where you need to be, Drago.
It's your testimony, brother.
Yes,
they said you have to appear to be authentic. Facts. And Z said Ja Rule's album was "Pain Is Love."
Close enough. Try to correct me. God damn it.
Correct his ass as much as you want to.
Tonight is the night they gonna correct me. So anyway,
next question, sir.
When nobody talking to you. Anyway, next question is, how do you feel about cross culture in different genres? How do you feel about crossing cultures in different genres? So basically, like when a rapper does country or a country try to do R&B or gospel or whatever, how you feel about people being able to step their foot into a different genre of music at the end of the day?
I think it's dope. I think if you're willing to learn something, or you can resonate just because you're black and it's not hip hop and you do country or you do rock or anything like that, I think it's dope because you've opened yourself to the universal language of love.
Okay.
Very
I
true.
think it takes courage to do something like that because, like you just said, just not being able to come from a hip hop background and being able to step your foot into different genres and see what you can do with it. It takes a mad amount of courage and it takes a mad amount of confidence to be able to try to do something to that nature. So it is very, very dope at the end of the day. So yeah.
I definitely agree with that, only because it's not everybody who will conquer that. They take the chance and some horribly fail and some actually overly succeed. So you're right. It's just a matter of having the courage and the belief within yourself that I can do this, to step out and do it.
Very true. And
plus, we wouldn't have a lot of good music if certain people didn't do that. So I appreciate it.
This is a fact.
And not only that, it allows the artist to adapt to new surroundings. And a lot of artists don't take time to do that in order to grow. So they normally stuck in the mind frame of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just stick to the same formula and not go outside their comfort zone.
So although y'all say it's dope, and I agree it is dope, I just feel like a lot of artists get ridiculed about stepping out their lane. For example, when T.I. stepped out of rapping and tried to do comedy, whether he said a few bad jokes in the wrong platform, he got criticized. We saw, there's a lot of Antonio Brown retired from football and made a whole rap album, and
he retired.
Well, he ain't gonna get signed.
Is that why he was hanging with Kanye?
Oh,
he's trying to get beats.
We're not going to talk about Antonio Brown, bro.
My point exactly. You guys are laughing, but I just feel like, it is dope, but I don't think a lot of people get a really serious shot at just getting their shit heard.
Honestly, I agree with that. I do, but I think it's more so because people probably fear. Like I said, we've seen the ones the athletes that didn't really, make it like they should have. But then you have certain artists, like I've heard Iman Schubert's music, and he's actually not that bad. Who is it Schubert? How do you say his last name? I forgot to say his last name, but Iman Tiana's husband. Schubert.
Amon Schubert.
Schubert. There we go.
Ooh.
Either way,
Y'all
he
butchering
has
his
really good. He has really good
Y'all,
music.
y'all
Or
both
Shumpert, or I think it's Shumpert. Yeah.
Shumpert.
Like I said, Tiana's husband that plays basketball.
But here's the thing. It's not even that. It's the ones who actually take it serious and the ones who don't. There's some that don't
Right.
take it serious enough and put out some shit. And I know as well as they know that it ain't where it needs to be. And yet they still put it out. Like sometimes half of the shit be half-assed. Sometimes they could have went and did, to me, my opinion, Aaron. I seen your face.
I didn't say anything. But I wanted you to put a name on it though. This is what I really want you to do.
We're not going. No, I don't have time for that today. I'm just saying there are some who
Okay.
actually take the time to do it, and then you have some that is just like, you know what, I want to try doing this without actually taking the time to do it and actually studying or trying to create good music. There are people like that. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying everybody does it, but some of these other people who venture out into other things that they don't literally take the time like they would if it was the career that they actually was doing beforehand.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
To the comments, please.
I shall go to the comments. Drago says, I think it shows growth. He also says, Lil Wayne decided to do the Rebirth album. I thought it was going to be trash, but it was one of my favorite albums by him. He also says, P.S. Jesus is King was a dope gospel album. And Andrew says, it's Iman Shumpert. Thank you.
Shumpert.
Oh, one more. Dave also says, if the public likes you, you have the freedom to try new things. We accepted Wayne's rock album, Kanye's 808s, etc.
I didn't sell Kanye's 808 heartbeat.
I did.
No, I did.
I wouldn't say I accepted
I did.
it fully, but I did like some on there. That's just,
Same here.
You guys.
Well,
All right.
like that, just RoboCop still got to grow on me, but the rest of it, great.
Okay. Next question. Did the pandemic open your mind to music that you wouldn't have listened to before? Definitely. For me, it definitely opened, because honestly, I wouldn't have met the 4 panelists that is on the screen right now. I wouldn't have met them if it wasn't for music. And honestly, these people have opened my mind to a lot more music than I would. I was just old school rapping old school R&B, but they have actually put me on to a lot of shit to where I've become well-rounded as a musical connoisseur at the end of the day. So yes, it definitely has opened my mind to a lot of new music that I probably wouldn't have listened to before. So yes, most definitely.
I'll
I say the
definitely
same thing.
I'll definitely say yes, because honestly, for me, when it comes to music, I'm normally stuck in my own zone. Like, I know what music works for me in my mind frame, but like Gerald said, if it was for everyone here on the panel, I wouldn't be introduced to like such great artists like Under the Radar, no pun intended. But but I wouldn't be able to open my eyes to like so much creative artists that doesn't get their moment in the sun, and grow to appreciate the growth of newer generation artists that actually has substance and you can understand it.
Definitely agree with that. It gave me more time to search, because usually for me, the way that I find music, I always just do random clickings on my recommendations on YouTube. And shit, being in the house, not being able to do anything, gave me a lot more time to explore into other genres that I thought I would never actually start listening to. So, most definitely, yes.
I would say that it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. I found a lot of new artists that I probably wouldn't have listened to. Like Jero said, this whole panelist. I mean, we've been through some shit in this pandemic era. So I definitely think it opened my mind. It actually opened me to being more open to music as well. You know, not just saying, you know what, I'm not going to listen to something just because I heard one thing or a little snippet of it. It made me sit and say, you know what, take the whole album and listen to it before I completely just write it off. So it definitely did for me.
Okay.
I dig that answer.
Thank you.
Double A.
Yes and no. I think y'all putting a little bit too much credit on the pandemic. I feel like we all kind of music type of junkies.
No.
It's my opinion, not yours, but okay. I just feel like we all music type of stewards. So at the end of the day, we all share our music, but at the end of the day, I feel like we're giving too much credit to the pandemic. Yes, we had a lot of free time, but what do we do in our free time? Listen to music, talk shit. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
No. When I say that, when you say I give too much credit to the pandemic, I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a lot of music that I didn't listen to until I got in this group and y'all started telling me about shit. So for me, personally, no, I'm not putting a lot on it because there's a lot of people that I wouldn't even be introduced if no one had said it to me.
Cool.
And then also, I mean, I know I said what I said, but I mean, I would be lying if I said that I didn't have a bit more time, versus, having to go back and forth to work. Like I was listening to music. I had to work from home. So I was listening to music as I was working from home. So yes, it actually gave me a lot more time to, click on more shit. So for me, yeah, I guess I am putting a little bit of more extraness on the pandemic, but no matter, I understand what you're saying. We all are people who love music, so no matter what, we're gonna find shit. But I just feel like with the pandemic, it gave you a little bit more time.
And it enhanced. I would say it enhanced it. So it
enhanced. Yeah, that's a better word. It enhanced it. What we already
enhanced your musical knowledge at the end of the day, and probably did. I mean, to each his own. But like I say, these are our opinions. So, can we find out what the opinions are in the comments, please, Professor?
No, I could do it. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm handling business.
Got it busy. Drew says sorry, I don't know what you meant there, but it's because it's the hot new thing. I have no idea what you're trying to say, bro. Let me read this. I'm gonna need you to rewrite that, Drew, because I really can't understand what you said. But he did state Snoop has changed his name and style my whole life. So I'm guessing you're speaking in regards to people switching their styles. But please rewrite that if you can. Draco says we all know Straight Playing by Shaq was a bop. I'm not saying he didn't have bops. He did.
Plenty of them.
He was probably a lot better than a lot of other, but we ain't gonna go there. Drew says, I'm eclectic, so music has already been my life. If anything, I took a deep dive into old school, like the 40s and 50s style artists. I wanted to learn the history behind the music to help better understand where our sound comes from. And Draco states was
I'm mad at that.
Oh, and Dave says it gave me more time to find new artists, but my vibe remained the same.
Which is not a bad thing at the end of the day. Which is not a bad thing. You be who you are, but like I said, the person don't change, but the music does at the end of the day. So next question. What has the evolution of music taught you? What has the evolution of music taught you? For me, the evolution of music is basically we all love music at the end of the day, and no matter what walks of life we all come from, we all can relate to some form or fashion. It basically shows that, like I say, we all have our depressions, we all have our happy moments, we all have our pissed off moments, we all want to have love moments and etc. So I think the evolution of music has taught me to just basically try to be a better person and be more understanding, because sometimes I don't know what a person is going through in their music, and just because I can't relate doesn't necessarily mean that it's not true at the end of the day. or it's not worthy to listen to. So that's what evolution of music has taught me. What has it taught you guys in the comments and on the panel?
Well, for me,
It has taught me that artists should own their masters. It has taught me that the music business is not just people doing what they love to do, but people doing things for paychecks. It has shown me that it's not about what you know, but who you know. You know, so I mean, just to touch on all the previous questions we talked on, I think that's what you can consider the evolution of music. I mean, I felt it's all about ownership and not just, you know, you going out having to get a manager, having to sign a record label deal. You're going to start to see now independent artists come up and do the thing without, or do the whole deal without going through a record label and just having distribution deals. But yeah, that's what the evolution of music has taught me per se.
Okay.
Me,
honestly, for me, it's like it goes back to like there's like Double A said like earlier questions, and for me it is like the beat itself can take you to deeper places, but if you have lyrics that capture your soul, that that shows that shows a lot of growth for me, because because you never know what the artist is going through, and you have to understand where they're coming from musically and lyrically and experience wise before you completely just write them off.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Does anybody else got anything to say about the evolution of music and what it has taught you before we head to the comments?
I think for me, the evolution of music has taught me to be more, to continuously have an open mind. Things are always changing, and having an open mind with music means that you can also evolve with music as well. Because again, you can go from what we listened to when we grew up as kids. Probably different parts of it is still the same, but as we grew up, our ear became a little bit more open to take in new things. So, like I said, as music elevates, so do we.
I think for me, it's just taught me quite a bit of few things as well. It's taught me that no matter what you think is original, it's been done before. Um, it also has taught me that there is timeless music in the world, no matter how old the music gets, no matter how old we get, the music will still be great. Um, it's taught me that there are a lot of original people in the world, and just like Aaron said, own your masters. I feel that because it's a lot of artists that don't own their shit, and look at them now, they broke and all kinds of other shit. Read your contracts. That's what taught me also with the evolution of music. Read your contracts. Y'all want to end up like TLC. That's all I'm saying. No, you don't want to end up like TLC. I'm dead ass. Yeah, and a lot of others. But think about how much money they made and how much they actually had.
Facts.
Pay attention. Okay. Music can be a great thing, but it can also be a dangerous thing too.
That's the crazy part. Even with the evolution of music in the industry, that is one thing that has not changed. It is the slave contracts. They will never let that go.
Okay. So you heard it there. You heard it here first, people. Read your contracts before you sign. Own your shit. Be an owner, not a slave worker. But can we get to the comments, please? Because we have a lot of them. Thank you.
Yes. Dave says it gave me more time to find new artists, but my vibe remained the same. He also stated the mob is fickle. Hey, Mama Cookie. She says, hey, everyone.
Hi, Mama. Hey, Mama Cookie. How you be? How are you this here
evening? You.
Hey, Mama.
Drew says, honestly, anything can be a form of music. Anyone can make music in this generation. can literally find a song about anything. Music itself is all inclusive depending on your own style and perception. It makes it easier to understand people around the world. Open heart, open mind. Facts. Draco says what he's learned is to always push past your limits and to evolve. That's what people expect or think you can do. All right.
Okay. Let's get to this next question. What advice would you give a person about music? What advice would you give a person about music?
Be open.
Well,
His words right out of my mouth.
It's universal. It's a universal language. It can help you in your time of need, whether you're down, feeling sad, you're happy. Music is universal. Be open. Listen. You might find something that you actually like that you thought you might not have, or it might help you reach a person that you might not could have reached.
So,
that's a life lesson.
For me, it's like this is pretty much simple. Feel the lyrics before the beat, and the reason why I say that is that you can fall in love. Anybody can fall in love with the beat, but not the lyrics. That's not how musical understanding is concrete. So if you listen and pay attention to the lyrics, then your understanding of music becomes more crystal clear.
That's a good point.
Like
That's a good point.
I kind of took my answer.
Well, I mean, like I said, you really can't. You really, I mean, honestly, the professor actually dropped some knowledge and probably took mostly everyone's answer. Not saying that we all don't have our own words, but at the same time, that it's a great answer to begin with, because as we stated in the other questions, that we all can relate to music somehow, some form or fashion, and music can reach you the way a person can't reach you. The situations that a person goes through may be the exact situation that you're going through, and like I said, you may find the resolution, the answer in the music. Now, do I necessarily agree with feeling the words before the beat? I don't know about all that, because as everyone said, the first 15 seconds, if you don't catch me with the beat, I'm probably gonna skip. So it might be I might miss an important message at the end of the day. But to each his own, and that everyone has given a great answer. Do Double A?
Don't fall victim to what the familiar face is. A lot of people write off people just because it's not a popular artist. So I'll just say, if you hear a song or you hear an album and it's not something that's being played in constant rotation on the radio, does not mean that it's not going to be a great project. Give it a chance. I feel like everything's worth listening to at least once for you to form your own opinion about. And just because someone else doesn't like it doesn't mean that you also don't have to like it. Dare to be different.
That's true.
Definitely.
Always, because it's always going to be a song or music that you feeling that the next person may not. And just because that person is your best friend or confidant, don't necessarily mean that you have to change your style at the end of the day. Music is one language at the end of the day. So can we please get to the comments, Professor?
I don't even know where we at. I was handling business. Where we at, Heather?
I got you.
Okay, I see it. To form your own opinions, don't shelf an artist because one of your peers says to. Follow your heart and ear to find good music. That's from Z. Andrew said, be open to yourself first and foremost. Don't let anyone change who you are. Your sound is unique and you have to make a personal connection to you. That's real shit.
Okay.
Talk your shit, Drew. Talk your
We see you in the comments, Drew. We see everybody in the comments. Continue to talk y'all shit. All right. Next question. Name a song you heard and liked it, but got played out real quick, and now you can't stand it.
Hours and Hours by Money Long.
Hours
Took it
and
again,
Money Long.
but true. I'm tired. It was such a beautiful song.
It was very beautiful. But
From the
TikTok
beginning.
took that song, and now I hate it. And especially when that old lady with the no teeth turned it into a gospel song. Worked my nerves. I was done after that.
Okay.
Ouch.
So Hours and Hours. Shit. I mean, me personally, it's not really too many songs that I done heard that I done got tired of quick because one, I don't have a TikTok, so I don't really listen to anything on TikTok. So I'm gonna switch it to anybody else that possibly does have a song that they're sick of at this point.
It's not a particular song that I like, but I am getting sick and tired of it. It'll be Pressure by Ari Lennox. And
Ooh.
and I'm not gonna step on
Mama, man.
I'm not gonna step on a few toes on this one, but every social media plays it out so much. It's like every time you open up Instagram, oh, Pressure's playing. Facebook, go to stories. Pressure playing. TikTok, open up. Let's see. Oh, Pressure's playing. You know what? I'm off this damn phone for the rest of the day.
That's how you slam your phone closed.
So you ain't answering no calls because Pressure was playing. Okay. So the crazy thing is, I actually think you got that as a ringtone for some reason. Anyway, does anybody else have any song that they cannot stand in the comments and on this panel? Any other songs? Because we done heard Hours and Hours and we done heard Pressure. Me personally, I don't have one at this particular moment. So,
Boot Up by LMA. I know it was a summer anthem, but it got played so much that
Thank you.
feeling so deep in my feelings. I would commit suicide.
What about this? What's that sister song?
I Hate You.
Oh, Chloe and Bailey and Chloe, Haley, whatever.
Chloe and Haley.
Chloe and Haley.
The do
Yeah,
it.
they got on my nerves too. But no, it's the SZA song where she talk about
I Hate
The
You.
Weeknd.
Oh, that one?
That they played it so damn much, I got tired of it.
The Weeknd. I mean,
What
the
you talking
I
about?
Hate You
You
song
have
just came
her
out.
No, not that
I
one.
wasn't a fan of that song. Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Heather.
What'd you say again?
The I Hate You song just came out. You already hate it?
You know, she's talking about that. But you know the song where she's like, how the song go?
Only on the weekend. I know what
Monday
you're talking
through
about.
Thursday, you can have them
It's the
weekend.
weekend.
That shit.
We know the song you teased Heather about last show.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually got one. Silk Sonic, this bitch got me doing whatever the fuck she doing.
You know what?
I'm getting sick.
I'm not
of
agree with that yet.
I'm getting sick of that song.
I agree.
I'm getting sick of that fucking song. I hate that fucking song now because
Yeah,
it's
my
getting
mom
on my nerves. Like,
this shit is funny.
Oh man.
Let's go into the comments.
Stacy said pressure. Oh my god, over it. She also said yes, Meech.
Stacey, we gonna talk.
Mama Cookie said hours and hours.
yes, Mama Cookie.
said-
Yes.
Stacy
Talk
said
your shit,
booty
girl.
so big.
Talk your
Lord,
stuff.
have mercy.
Tired of that one?
Yes. Drew said my boo by is that Energy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Energy?
I don't know how to pronounce it either. I've heard it. I've heard of the people or
I heard of the people, but I've never known how to pronounce it. And my mama also said best part. She is tired of that damn song.
Daniel Caesar.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what? I forgot one too. That body yada yada yada. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
sick of that fucking song. I'm sick of that fucking song too.
Oh
And that,
no, it's that other one.
That material
that tap in shit. I'm getting sick of that too.
No,
So,
it's that other song too. It's
What
that
song?
song with Snatch.
Oh,
his soul. Like
Yeah,
I'm so
I'm
tired of
saying
that fucking shit.
Just
Just
know
like all
the
these
majority of the
snatching
songs that
souls,
we
they
tired
ain't even
of,
snatching their hair in the
they're
ponytail.
all on
of the
TikTok, and you hear it literally every other freaking video, and it's just like, okay.
And one more, I'm gonna give y'all, a warning right now that this fuck nigga free shit, I'm getting tired.
You know what?
This FNF, I'm getting tired of it.
It's
The
not
funny
even
part is
just
she
that.
ain't even the originator of that fuck nigga free shit. It was actually
The
Duran that
fucking
had a
part
song
is-
out saying that.
I'm tired of every version of the fuck nigga shit. Every version.
And all y'all got niggas too. All y'all got niggas
Wait,
talking
no,
about
no,
y'all
no.
free. The fuck?
It's when Rashida had the nerves.
No.
It's
All
when
of them got niggas,
Rashida
like-
had the nerves to make a
All of
TikTok
my
talking
niggas.
about some fuck nigga free.
Like you
And
sit at home next to your nigga talking about you fuck
Rashida
nigga
got the
free.
biggest nigga ever.
Nigga.
Rashida sitting up there talking about fuck nigga free. You got a whole fuck nigga that had a whole baby on you, and it was live, and everybody watched that shit on TV. You don't go sit your raggedy ass down some damn where at this point.
It's like at this point,
That shit was well
they don't care,
documented,
They just don't
like-
say it. Like, nah,
Right.
girl. You might
Like
wanna say
Rashida, I'm gonna need you to take 2 steps back and sit down on that couch and don't get up. Cause right now you on timeout. We got a
Don't
couple
do
more
that.
comments, y'all. Z
Oh.
said Drake, girls want girls.
That's where he
No.
from.
Nova said Act Up City Girls. I was so tired of that shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Drew said I'm sick of these trash songs that sound the same. Nova said she meant for the weekend. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, for the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all that. The bitch. The sad part is everybody thought he only had 2 girls. He had 3. Listen to the song again. He actually had 3 girls, not just them 2.
Okay. Clarification also done in the clarification also done on the first time on this show. You heard it here first. He had 3 girls, not 2. So anyway, we go
I like
keep.
how you said not 2 and still put up 3.
The fuck are you doing?
You know,
Oh no!
you know, hey, you know, nigga retarded a little bit. Anyway,
A little bit.
a little bit. I
A
was
little
say
bit. Little
I was
bit.
on the medium yellow bus, not the short one. But anyway, so we gonna keep it pushing.
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Got a yellow hat too. Anyway, we gonna keep it pushing. Is there a song that you can put on repeat right now? Is there a new
Yes.
song that you can put on repeat right now? Personally, mine is this. Right Time by Ye Ali. That is my shit. I can play that shit on repeat. And I mean, I played it on repeat. So that is my shit. And I can't even front on y'all. So that's my song on repeat. What else y'all got up in there?
I'm gonna do Ombre, the Catch Up, and Fubu. If you play those like back to back.
Oh, and I think it's Albre Lucinda too. That's my shit.
Okay.
That's my shit too. So what songs is y'all planning on repeat, man? I mean,
Well, for me, it had to be "Frozen" by Joyner Lucas.
who?
He said Frozen. I'm gonna
Frozen
say
by-
Ghost in the
Frozen.
Corner.
I love
"Frozen"
it.
by Joyner Lucas.
The song is Let It Go, not Frozen. The movie
I know.
name is-
Like,
They talking about the black shit.
I'm gonna say my baby's got me watching Frozen, so shit. Some of them songs be jumping. And
Oh my
Gracie's
God.
Corner. I mean,
Hey, but
I
if you
can't
really
with
want
y'all.
some trill, you gotta watch Jewel TV. He played trap music for kids. Nursery rhymes. Trap music, nursery rhyme.
right. So like I said, what y'all okay, so we since people are looking for their repeat song right now, we're gonna go to with Yes Creator.
Thundercats, Dragon Ball, Do Rag, over and over.
Dragon Ball Z what?
Dragon Ball, Do Rag.
I
can play
can do
those
do rag.
over and over and over again by Thundercat.
Yep.
That is my shit. And also them changes. Those 2 on repeat. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, I won't.
She didn't
I'm
brought
still
the
stuck on the
iron
part
out
that
of
he has a song called
Okay, I
"Dragon Ball Do-Rag."
won't. Okay.
What you say, Meech?
I'm still stuck on the part that he has a song called "Dragon Ball Do-Rag." Like,
Yes, he does. It's funky as hell.
Is that off the new album?
Actually, it is. On It Is What It Is. It's on there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. You didn't listen hard enough. Knowing you, you probably cut it off at like maybe the 4th song. Like, you know what? I can't do this album. So you didn't get to it.
Me? Off the new?
It's on. It is what it is. You might want to go back and look.
Okay. Freaking. You're okay. I'm not gonna say anything. Who else got some shit on repeat? Because Evan just blew by high. So.
I got some blasts on repeat right about now. That's about it. About you.
Okay.
Any particular song?
About you. Not you, but
About me?
don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. What do they have on repeat in the comments?
Stacey said Moray, Bad Situations. Nova.
Quicksand too. That shit is hard.
Nova.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nova.
yeah.
We got Wi-Fi by Drama, Erykah Badu. That is my shit.
That's an older song, right?
It's an older song, but I still will fuck with that song.
No. It's a dope ass song for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Drew said Masego, Something Ain't Right.
That's a dope song too.
Nova said Do-Rag is me and my son shit. Drew said Westside Boogie Stuck. DP said Mount Westmore, it's a party when I pull up. Nova said Nova said Wait For You by Future and Tim's. Mama Cookie said Happy Feelings, Let's Me Make Love to You, Baby Sadie. Okay, Mama, you got a lot of songs on there. Oh Lord, go sit down in the corner.
Mama.
They said Mama Cookie.
We're not sitting Mama Cookie to the corner because
anybody could get it at this point.
No. Because
I walked up on her earlier today. Don't make me do it again. I told her, I said, pull run this, not Cookie. And I went like this down her face. She hit me though.
As she should.
We don't promote violence on this show. Just saying. Just know people.
Bass Tribe.
That's my shit.
Nova said, girl, I listen to Wi-Fi every day. LOL.
Even with no Wi-Fi on.
Oh, damn.
I was for myself.
Dave said, Let Me Down by Babyface. Ray and 42 Doug.
Oh, nice.
Voodoo by Penny and Sparrow.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Sorry, Nova. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, my.
Listen to the Wi-Fi with no Wi-Fi. That was nice. I can't even see that.
We in the car,
okay, but like I said, continue y'all songs on repeat in the comments. We about to move on to the next question though. Okay, name 2 artists who you would like to hear a collab from. Name 2 artists you would like to hear a collab from. This is open discussion. You ain't gotta wait on me to pick on you. Go ahead.
Giveon and Sabrina Claudio.
Oh.
I think they would make a dope ass song together. I think that would just be a dope ass collab.
I'm gonna go with Snow with Ombre and Alex Isley. I think they'll have a dope.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
They'll have a dope ass vibe together. I think they'll have a dope ass vibe.
I wrote down Lucky Day and Masego.
Oh, that would be nice.
Well, that was the remix. That don't count.
They kind of had something.
That's why I kind of looked in the air. That's why I kind of looked in the earth.
I mean, but even if
I could have sworn they did or something, but
even if they didn't, that would have been a dope ass thing for them to do together. So
maybe even an album. You think an album?
Don't go that far.
No,
I still like their individuality, but like they had like a couple tracks together. I think. Also think
Giveon and Gallant would be a dope ass collab too.
I think I would want to hear a song collaboration with Snow Allegra and Sid. I would want to see what that would sound like.
Okay. That probably would be dope as fuck. That would probably be dope as fuck.
And for me, I would want to see like Moray and Lakia do like a collab.
Look at you! Look at you!
I don't know why I was scared to be answered.
You know what? Both of y'all ain't shit for that.
Probably say some shit like, "Hey, oh, Metallica and Kiss. She'd be like,
Right. I was like, bro.
scary, like,
Metallica.
like, excuse me.
You know what?
I mean,
He would have said some Metallica and Masego, and you just be looking at him like, I don't know, like,
What genre are we doing today?
Yeah, like Meech. I don't know where your brain, where your nothing.
you have to think it outside the box, y'all.
Never mind. Can we get to the comments because I think they got some nice collabs in there.
Stacy said Moray and Young Thug.
That'd
Drew
be
said
crazy.
Andre 3000 and Masego. That could actually work.
That's
I like that.
Andre ain't doing no music no more.
But if he did, I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, and another song I would play on repeat is Prototype. Don't play with me. Anyways,
No.
DP said Busta and Luda. And then he also said
What up, DP?
M and Twister.
That would be interesting.
That would be an
Busta
interesting.
Busta and Luda might be competing too much on the same track. I feel like it would be hell on one song.
Them going back and forth.
Because everybody's trying to go real fast when they rap.
Well, I just feel like one person gonna try to outdo the next person. Like none of them will be humble on this track at all.
If we going for fast rap, what about Busta and Twister? That'd be crazy.
With Bone Thugs and Harmony on the hook.
Well, you know, I gotta go.
All of them on the hook.
Nah, all of them didn't rap fast. It was only like one of them or two of them that kind of rap.
Can we just make sure he take his meds first?
What about what about just Busy Bone on the hook?
He talk about the way I talk.
I fuck you out.
I saw this water bottle real quick, nigga. It's Cleveland in the building. We from Cleveland, nigga.
I was gonna say something about that, but no.
Oh my god!
I'm about to butcher this name.
You have to see the verses on with them at 3 6
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, let me say it.
Say it if you know how to say it, Heather, because I don't know how to say that.
Drew, that's fire right there, Drew.
Nova said, sorry, Tenorel.
Okay.
And Alina Baraz.
Okay.
Hell yes. Yes, those two, that would be a sexy ass song.
DP said that would be the fun of it. Drew said J. Cole and Toby Luigi.
That'd be a dope song too.
That would be dope as shit.
Dave over there cracking up laughing. You know what, Dave? Do not encourage them.
Please.
It's Bone Thugs, nigga.
Please do.
Be like last time, we're gonna have all these comments at the end of the
Don't let the light skin fool you, because I fuck you out. Anyway, keep them comments coming, people, and we gonna keep it pushing to the next question. Yaddy. I got body yaddy yaddy. What the hell is that? Okay, name an artist collab that you heard was shocked. Name a collab that you heard that was shocked.
I have
you were
two.
shocked about it.
I want to say I always butcher names, but I think it's pronounced Gene Duex, or however you pronounce his name, and Masego, and it's called Ease Up. If you never heard that one, it's actually a good fucking song.
I will definitely listen.
And then y'all gonna hate me when I say this, but the Big Sean and Queen Naija song, Hate Our Love, that's a fucking vibe.
That's a good song.
It's a vibe. So for me, yeah, that's what I'm picking. Gerald, go listen to it before you. Gerald, you got to keep an open mind. Go listen to it before you say no.
No, my mind is completely open, like my heart. So my mind is open. My mind is open. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it.
For me, I gotta go with honestly Tyler the Creator and NBA. The NBA Young Boy.
Is it Young Boy?
What's your name?
That was a surprise to you?
That actually surprised me because first of all, I was never a fan of NBA YoungBoy. I wasn't. So when I heard that collab between him and Tyler and the way that he came off on the song, I was like, okay, this is something that I thought I didn't need, but clearly I needed this. But that was for me.
Okay.
You don't say.
That's all it is.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say Moonchild and Layla Hathaway. That shocked me.
That shocked you?
Yes, it did. It shocked me because I didn't expect her to go back and get a legend and do some shit like that. So yeah, it shocked me. And
Did
don't
you
say
rub your feet on carpet first?
Beg your pardon?
Nothing. All right.
Couldn't hear you.
Beg your pardon?
That's
Come
okay.
again, say what? Come again, say what?
Nothing. I was surprised.
Huh?
Oh God.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you now. So what you say?
I said, never mind. I said, never mind.
You know what he's doing right now.
I said, never mind.
Okay.
I said, never mind.
I heard you. I went to school with people. I went to school with people like you. I went to school with people like you. You trying to run game on me. Yeah, I got it. Anyway.
Is that Mathis or Brown?
That's Mathis.
Oh, okay.
What you say?
Hey, y'all know, sidebar, he actually got a show coming out about his whole family.
What, Mathis?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you do. Can we learn something new?
Who's your surprise, Meech?
Yeah.
Young Thug and Elton John.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not surprised. If you think about it, when you say Young Thug, listen why I say that. Young Thug be on a whole nother level of some shit, and he a little off. So him and Elton John, I don't see that surprising, especially because they both like wearing certain things. That's all I'm saying.
Ruffles.
I said Keisha Cole and Antonio Brown. That was my second.
You probably made me close my laptop.
Y'all heard the song? No?
It
What's your laughing? Where's your open mind now, Baptist?
Said it.
Oh, that's
Where's your open mind at now? I'm confused. Now your hat sideways.
Stop
You know
Oh, now y'all ain't playing. All right.
Oh shit!
Oh
my God.
Okay, let me get to the comments.
We love you, Aaron. We love you.
Mama Cookie said D'Angelo and Maxwell. I don't know which one that's going for, but either way it go, it's dope. DP said Kendrick and Pusha T.
I think that was the one that surprised him.
Dave said, I was talking about my mom's. I don't know which one it was.
Oh, okay.
Mom said at this point, Dave said at this point, nothing surprises me, which is facts. Drew said Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak collab was amazing. And Nova said Ja Rule and Bobby Brown, Thug Lovin'.
Oh, the
Hey, that was the shit.
Oh, that kick.
Did he really? He said, "I'll just be here in the comments." Shake my head. Get your ass back on camera.
Hey, Ron, if you don't bring your ass back,
how you gonna punish all of us?
So what? You put your own self in the corner,
right?
That was chicanerous and deplorable.
Oh. Bring it on back, sir.
Now bring it on back. Bring it on back.
What page is that on, Jerry?
We're learning vocabulary today.
That is facetious and expeditiously. Chicanerous and deplorable.
Yeah, one more comment.
Nova said, I didn't expect to love that song. Nova, let me tell you something. When that song came out, everybody loved that song. And it was because Bobby made the song what it was. I'm not going to even hold you. Okay?
Welcome back, Aaron.
Fuck you too.
Welcome back.
It's so harsh with the words.
That was chicanerous and you know it.
After last week's show, she said something that was very decaturous. But we
Right.
don't know the last week.
Nova said, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We crossed that bridge already.
Hey, but when you do it, Nova, you got to do your mouth like this. when you sing.
Hey, wait! Don't do that! Don't do that! He had just had a stroke at that point. Don't do that.
You just no.
Yeah,
that's what makes
before
the
he
song
shot the
better.
bitch.
What
I'm not messing
saying-
with that man. I'm not messing with that man's health.
what I'm saying is that created the more powerfulness when he did it. That's all I'm saying. And then they said they were both yelling and trying to out chest each other.
That nigga Bobby was singing with a lot of grit in his voice. That's all I'm saying.
You leave him
Hey,
alone.
you gotta feel
Nova
about it.
laughed.
I know y'all.
DP I don't think I've heard that Bobby and John. Where the fuck you been at?
It's not a new song; it's an older song, bro.
It's
Bro,
old as
that's
hell.
really
yo.
old.
It's like
Thug Love, and you didn't heard it. No, you heard it, DP. You
Nova
heard it.
said, "Stroke my ass." He was high as hell.
That's crazy.
No,
I mean, you had to be if you come straight out.
Not literally, Gerald. Not literally. Calm down, Gerald. Don't literally stroke her ass, bro.
I wasn't, but I was.
Oh, okay. The way you was looking, like you was confused.
I was shocked. Y'all shocked about people shocked about your artist. I'm shocked about the comment. That's it.
I mean, shit. I could say R. Kelly, Carrie Hilson was a shocker to me as well. Y'all don't remember the song?
I remember the song.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't call it a shocker because if R. Kelly didn't write it, he was in it.
He wanted to be playing at all the prom songs around the world, but Carrie Hilson wasn't feeling that shit.
I'm just saying, if he wasn't writing it, he was singing it. So for R. Kelly, I wouldn't be surprised.
But you know, Carrie Hilson, she's a great writer too, though. Like, don't sleep on her writing skills.
No,
Her pen-
she is a great writer, but I'm just saying, R. Kelly has wrote for plenty of people, and people don't even know that he didn't wrote most of the fucking songs.
I agree.
Agreed.
That's all I'm
We
saying.
not R. Kelly for a different show, different day.
Noah said, "Look at Gerald's face, laugh out loud." My bad, bro.
I'm just saying though.
And she called you Jared, but
The fat white guy from Subway, huh? That's you?
Jared. Jared.
You the fat white guy from Subway.
Come on back. Come on back.
Come back, Gerald.
Hey, Jared, come back, sir.
Okay, look, I'm gonna meet you halfway. Come on back, Gerald
You done
Levert.
got him confused with the Subway man.
Right. Eat fresh.
Nova said she's drunk, y'all. Okay.
Is it Hennessy? Is
She's
all I want
sober.
to know.
She's sober as fuck. Don't believe that shit.
No, I
He
believe
said, "Y'all want some of her thug loving?" Okay,
You still light skinned, Jared.
our thug passion.
give me some of that thug passion. Oh, I'm gonna have to make that drink, y'all, when we all get together. We can have
Okay, we gotta get back to the question.
Hey.
Nova over there cracking up laughing.
She
Okay,
is drunk. All right, we gotta go to the next question.
The next question.
Sir, did you turn off the light?
No, because people don't know my name, so I'm Misty Blue right now.
Ooh,
Damn.
Like I was saying.
trying to die over there.
I feel heartbroken by this. Anyway, if you can name a concert lineup, what lineup you would do
That ain't the
with
question
new
we gonna
artists?
get. Okay.
Name 5 artists new that you would do a concert lineup with. 5 new artists.
Alex Isley, Ombre, Division, Teddy Swims, and Sir.
Damn.
She took a third of my fucking list.
She took 2 of mine. But
I'll go.
I'll-
Snow Allegra, Alina Baraz, Sabrina Claudio, Sir, and Tiffany Gaucher.
Ma'am.
not bad. For me,
Oh,
it have to be
Sir was
Dave,
gonna be on there.
for me, it have to be Dave East, Khaled, Alex Isley, Jack Harlow, and Division.
Okay.
that's a nice lineup.
That's pretty solid.
Okay.
Solid as mine.
My 5. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike,
Sorry, you are
Ralph, and with the substitution of Johnny. How about that?
What?
That's them is my artist.
The substitution of damn.
I want
This
Tito,
guy.
Tito, Mike, Reedy, and them other Jackson niggas that wasn't doing shit part of that band.
I'm fucking with these two, bro.
And don't mind my new name change. This is something I tried out.
I'm fucking done.
Let's try something new. Let's try something new for the show tonight. Don't mind
Oh,
my
no,
name.
you gotta take that shit off.
on that
You know,
note, I
no, you
quit.
gotta take that off because you know why he in jail. So you don't want to be jailed.
Ooh! I forgot all about that. That gotta go.
Oh.
Get out of
No,
that.
let's change it back, bro.
Get out of there. Oh my
That was
god.
good, though. No,
So-
but seriously, what is your lineup, Gerald?
Shit, I mean, to be perfectly honest, like shit, y'all done took most of my damn lineup. It's like it'll be Ombre, Alex Isley. Matter of fact, Geneva. Y'all know Geneva. She sings "Baby Powder" and "Medallion." Good songs, by the way.
She also sings Sweat Balls.
I don't think I heard that one yet. But
Oh,
let me see. Y'all fucking stupid. It'll be Maseko and Yi Ali. That's them is my five.
you didn't put Brent in there?
Who?
Ooh, Brent.
Oh hell no!
I'm just saying that.
Wait,
I know
listen.
that he's
I'll
there
be
until
looking
he
at-
comes out.
I said that only to see Aaron's. Wait a minute. Look at Aaron's name.
I already saw it.
Why you think I was cracking up earlier?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is too much.
Anyway, your five, eh? Or Jared.
All right, so sorry for
All right, so
disclaimer.
boom.
We're good. We're good.
Who's Boom?
No, you know when they get ready to tell the story, you kept saying, all right. And when the dudes get ready to tell the story, they be like, all right, so boom. Let me tell you what happened.
I don't think I'm on TikTok yet.
Oh, God.
Wait, I am on TikTok.
Heather got it, but that's not on TikTok. That's just in general. Boom.
Gerald, period. Go ahead, Eric.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh,
We ready?
I apologize.
Yeah, Jared,
All right.
come on, move it. Mhm.
All right, boom. So here we go. I got so my concert gonna be like a little tiny desk performance. So
Okay.
I want
Sonder.
Wale. I want Snow Allegra. I want Ari Lennox. I want her and the weirdo Summer Walker at the end. I want her to see her hold her teddy bear as she sings.
You know, I hold myself when I sing too.
I just need some love. I just want some. Okay, this going to stop.
No, most of us saw that tiny desk.
Oh God. Okay, let me get to the comments.
It's a
Please.
Nova said she been mixing Henny with Carlo Rossi.
I
You
tried
try
that
to
one.
die.
You try to
Tried
get
that
it
one.
out.
Mama
Your
Cookie.
kidney's giving out
Mama,
the
I
most.
know that damn well you're not down there drinking and then ask me if I wanted some.
What you drinking, Mama?
Probably some damn apple cider. Ain't nobody keep going. She don't drink.
Don't let your daughter put your business out there like that. Go ahead.
Apple cider.
Stacy said, I don't know any of the people y'all are naming. When you go back and listen to
Go
what we're
learn.
Listen to them. Good music. Good music. Good music.
and we're not talking about J. Cole.
Or Kanye.
Yep.
At least his new nothing. Go ahead.
Nova's laughing. Mama Cookie is laughing. GP said K. Dot, Cole, Megan, Kalani, and the baby. You was all over the place.
You want that's some fights bound to happen
Right.
with the baby at the end.
And then the crazy thing is the baby is the one who's gonna be fighting. So.
Right. And they gonna say it was self-defense.
Right.
Or
Hey,
with
his
the
daughter
sound check
watched him
man.
kill a man before. Y'all better chill out. Drew said Alex
I ain't talking
Isley.
Investigation.
I said he said that in the song. He did say that in the song.
I don't listen to him, so I don't know. Go ahead.
Drew said Alex Isley, Lucky Day, Masego, Isaiah Rashad, and the internet. That's actually a pretty good lineup.
Nice.
Nova said Mary J, Erica, Anita, and Ari Lennox and Monica.
You going back decades.
Stacey said, "Oh my God, Aaron Washington and Zakia is cracking up laughing. Double A for the win."
Don't encourage that.
They said Baby Kim.
Why not?
Don Oliver, Sims, Yeba, and LaRussell.
Okay. You guys got some really good lineups.
Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
That is a definite.
I mean, if I had my haircut, I have a good lineup too, but that's not neither here nor there.
Nice.
Thank you.
I don't have one.
Neither here nor there. Y'all caught that too? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Dave said Drew Mitchell should be promoting with the lineups.
For real. I need
No,
your
Stacey
baby, bro.
said, Yebba Debba Do. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Stacey, you about to go to court. I'm not dealing with you.
But on the realness, though, seriously, you should listen to Yeba, Stacey. She actually has a really good voice.
Okay. I gotta put that down.
Yeah, buddy.
Yaba. Okay. Next question. Name a concert you would actually go see right now.
Division.
Polo G.
Polo G. Okay.
Definitely the internet.
Bootsy Collins and
the hell out when I get to her part. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading out loud in my head.
I will actually want to go see Mount Westmore.
I saw Mount Rushmore before with all the presidents on there.
Yeah. I would
Magnificent sight.
I'm not playing with y'all today.
I want to be like Richie Rich.
I want to see I want to see Tim's perform but all a cappella, like her and just her singing.
Something intimate.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
The acoustics.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
Okay.
Mama Cookie said, "I'm drinking Stella Rosa and Patrice, mind your damn business. You ain't drinking shit. Now you mind your damn business."
Good government name out there, huh?
Right, she throwing my name out there. Don't nobody know me. I'm the professor.
Hey, at least
government out of there.
Stacey put my first and last name.
I'm gonna say on Talk Your Shit. She said that shit.
And I said she gonna get it when I'm done. I'm gonna walk up on her again and tell her, "Put it right there." Now, Cookie, you fucking with me?
She gonna make you sweep out the caboose.
I keep fucking with me. That's the problem. You know I did on Baby Boy. That's how I gotta walk up on him and do that shit.
She gonna color purple you and make you sweep out the caboose.
Of course, it ain't nothing but some dead horse shit, anyways. But anyways, Mount Westmore.
Oh bye.
Nova said Erica Badu, and Stacey said Moray. Okay.
So then this concert y'all would go see, huh? All right.
Hey, Stacey, it's fine. I changed my name already again. So don't even trip about my full government name being out
She
there.
said, "Laugh my ass off."
What the fuck? Did you really change your name to
That boy quick with them keys.
Right.
Y'all just now noticed that.
I saw a beach crack up a long time ago.
Nobody's calling you out.
Now I gotta keep my eye on your name. Shit.
Wait a minute. Go to Mama
Cookie
Cookie.
said, "Don't have me. Will slap your ass." I wish the hell you would. Will slap me.
Fresh Prince.
And I'm gonna do you like they used to do that random.
Hey, paid if you watch it. Fresh Prince, boys. Fresh Prince.
Keep Mama Cookie name out your fucking mouth.
I'm gonna tell you right now. She run up on me and try to slap me like Will. I'm gonna do her like them dudes did. Oh boy, that got Chris Rock ass. Play with me if you want to.
What boy slapped her? Who
You
got
talking
Chris
about
Rock?
Dave Chappelle?
Oh, Dave Chappelle. I said Chris Rock.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. Yeah, they all black. Ain't that what they say?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's what they say, but okay.
They do. They say they all black.
Okay.
Shit. Stacey said, "Oh my God, call him A Keys."
Now I'm married to Swiss Beats. Ain't that some shit?
Z done laughed so hard she dead. She done laughed so hard she dead. Z, wake up.
She alive. She did.
We need you back in the comments.
Listen,
We need you back
anime.
in the comments. Wake up.
If you die, anime, I'll kill you.
You hear me?
can't.
Wait, we got one more.
Keep talking, ish. I will come dim your lights. You gonna dim who lights?
You can't
You
stop.
gotta catch me first.
rain.
Hey, Gerald.
I'm about to walk up in that room.
You
Like,
can't
what
get
did
a
you
moving target.
You can't hit a moving target, is what she said.
If you
All
ain't
right.
seen that episode of I Love Lucy, you need to go see it. Wait,
All
DP
right. Let me
DP got
get
one more. Hold on. DP
You got a
said,
couple.
"Can I just will slap on that ass, shorty cakes, LOL."
Her mama watching the show, bro.
What is your
Yeah, like mama could be all in these comments, man.
How
Do
dare
you know
you?
that my mama would tell me that I got a fat ass anyway, or my mama will promote, and I will wear all my outfits to ask her how I look before I go to a battle? It's okay.
June 11th, bro. You
June
might just be
11th.
lucky.
All right.
Maybe not.
Name an artist that was ahead of their time. Name an artist that was ahead of their time.
That girl Luna L that I told you about.
Okay. Let me see. That's actually a good question.
Have to stop reading the comments.
Right.
Oh, you telling me something new? Maybe he know you personally. My bad, bro. I'm on my business. More power to you.
I don't want comments no more.
Yeah. So like I said, what's an artist that's ahead of their time? What is an artist that's ahead of their time? Stevie Wonder.
No,
I think he's past his time.
he
Really about to
passed
go
his
to court.
time. That headline back.
Leave
Same
that,
thing with the
leave that man's hair follicles out of this. The follicles don't have nothing to do with nothing.
They do.
The follicles is innocent.
So the dude from Earth, Wind and Fire that got the braids that start back here, he same thing
You
with him.
leave.
They need to do like Ron Isley and cut this shit off, okay?
Maybe he ain't contagious enough, but I'm just saying you need to leave the man's hair follicles out of this. Shit, Stevie Wonder's ahead of his time. Damn it!
What time are you referring to?
Back when he's a child.
Okay. Great answer. Great answer. We're playing Family Feud right now. Great answer. It's up there.
Survey says.
Who's at any time, y'all? Let's talk about it.
I really can't think of anybody right now that's out as far as new artists. I feel like everybody's they're coming out within their time.
That's why I say Stevie Wonder. I don't know no new artist that's ahead of their time.
Okay, to the questions.
To the comments.
To the comments.
Listen, I said questions and I said comments, okay?
Let me go to my questions then.
Drew said, LOL. DP said, oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you, Heather. Because you were supposed to correct me for that.
Sorry about that.
Don't go back down to Mama Cookie. She said, it's all good. DP said her mama will be with it. What you mean, LOL? Mama Cookie responded, I appreciate y'all looking out, but I'm in y'all space chilling and having fun. So talk yo shit.
That's right.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama.
Stella Rosa.
If y'all don't know anything about me and my mama are like sisters. That's how we communicate and we talk. That's the relationship we have. So us going back and forth, that's the normal for us. So if anybody take it personal, that's y'all fucking business, not mine. I don't care.
They look like sisters too.
Well stated.
Right.
Yeah, we look exactly alike.
Okay. So name an artist who you think is trash.
Coy Lee Ray.
Answer it again, damn it. It's new people on this show.
Queen Naja.
Blueface.
I don't know why I thought you said Lupe. I was like, dude, I was going through this fucking shit. Like, how fucking dare you? That be in them headphones off your head. What's wrong with you? Like,
Lil Peep, Lil Pump, Trippie Redd, trash. Trash.
That's well documented.
How about this? The Migos separately.
You really can't say that. You can't say that though, because one of the uncle wrote all the hit songs while he was in jail. He can't perform for shit, but all the raps that everybody was singing, he wrote it. So
I think he said separately, not together.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like you got a point.
He said separately, not together.
I got all three of them. I got all three of them albums separately. They need each other at the end of the day.
I mean,
basically separately, they ain't worth shit.
They separated for a reason. They want to get out their contract with whatchamacallit.
No, this is way before they contract disputes.
Control. I know, but
this is way before they contract disputes. But I'm just saying in general, they albums separately, they need each other. Let me see. Queen Naja is trash. Let me see. I may even go far as say Doja Cat is not that great.
I agree.
That's very understandable.
Who else?
I said G Herbo last week. I'm not a fan of G Herbo. I'm not a fan of G Easy. Like if you got a G before your name, outside of G Perico, like all the rest of you cats, I feel like if you got a G in front of your name.
Wait.
I said
G Easy is weak, but G Perico is good.
Yeah, I said it. If you got a G in front of your name, I even go as far as say G in the trash.
Jesus even made you choke. That's the crazy part because you know that shit ain't.
Come on now, you like G Perico? Or you like G Easy?
Yes, I like G Easy.
Oh, you like that? Oh, you like the Return of the Mac, the remake of Return of the Mac?
I didn't say all that. I just said I like G Easy. I didn't say, but G Easy over G Easy better. Man, you're bugging.
Yeah.
Hey, you bugging.
If you got a G, if
your group, I can't be mad, but
your artists start with a G, I'm looking at you sideways now. G Herbo.
Don't you talk about G Unit shit. Don't do that.
Let me guess. You what's his name fan? What's old boy? Not Lloyd Banks. No.
I like Lloyd Banks. Yes.
What, Yayo?
Yeah, you're a Tony Yayo fan. That's who you are, huh?
First of all, the album came out when he was locked up. So don't do that. Like we want
to. You a Young Buck fan then, huh?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. It's 50 in Banks. That's it.
Oh, you gonna say game?
No. No.
Everybody.
Anyway, you gotta say some of Game's best material came out when he was signed to G Unit. Don't do that.
Okay, you're right. But his arrogance is on a whole nother motherfucking level to where he think that he would have been the shit without. So
but we can't say that because he had a contract. He was signed to G Unit.
Okay, but if it wasn't for 50 Cent, he wouldn't even been seen.
G Unit. Okay, let's move on.
Not.
Yes.
Let's
move on to the comments.
Who the hell got LAX still? But go ahead.
DP said, "Get him, LOL." Stacy said, "I love it. Love on your mama." I always do. I work a nurse, but she work mine too. That's how you love each other. She also said, "And her daddy Benzino."
Hey, Rock the Party was the shit. I don't care what you talking about, but go ahead.
She also said the Island Boys. I'm an island boy. I hate them.
Please, no,
I hate them.
Jesus.
DP said over half the new artists out here trash. He also said, right. You're right. A lot of these new artists are trash. They garbage.
Kevin Samuels trash. Oh, yeah, the artist? Oh, my bad. Rest in peace. Let's go to the next question. Are we out of here? What we doing?
Let's do it.
We are.
I tried to take a sip of my drink and it was gone. I can't with this.
Are you parched now?
All right.
You know it was a good show.
All right, people. We have come to the end of Talk Your Shit.
We just gonna take a shot at this point.
The music.
She
Who
just
got
said, let's do.
next?
Wait, stop
Did you
talking.
hear what I said, Gerald?
I don't give a. You know what? What did you say?
You better give a. I said we should do a few this or that, and then
We gotta do the raffle, then we can get up out of here. Y'all, you just cutting the show off. Trying to turn the lights off, huh?
Turn off the lights
Turn the lights off.
and light a candle.
Why was that going on in my head?
you said that.
I had it ready on accident. Oh Lord. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay.
He cut off.
But where your candle?
They're not on sale right now.
Yes, they are. They were just on sale yesterday for $12.95 for the 3-wick.
I gotta go. Oh wait,
You feel like that also we can finish that.
they closed right now.
Online, same price.
Sir, can you go ahead and read a few this or that?
Fuck no, shit. My damn nerve. Anyway, all right. Few this or that before we get out of here, and what else we got to do? All right, Ari Lennox or Summer Walker?
Oh shit.
I'm going
You heard
Summer.
it, people.
I want
Ari
Summer
Lennox or Summer Walker?
Summer Walker.
You know,
I'm gonna have to go with Ari on this one.
Can I go with Ari Walker?
I
Summer
agree.
Lennox?
Summer Lennox or Ari Walker.
Nice one.
Summer Lennox or Ari Walker?
Summer Lennox. I'll take Summer Lennox.
Summer Lennox.
Summer Lennox for the win.
I'll take Summer Lennox for 500, Alex.
Anyway,
Alex dead too.
before we go to the next one, can we see what they said in the comments?
Yes, we can go to the.
Okay, I'm sorry. Aaron joke hit me hard when I realized what he said.
What? Y'all forgot?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
Tommy dead. Damn, and Alex dead. That's crazy.
I did forget, but when it hit you, like it hit you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dave said Little Nas X is garbage. I wouldn't go that far. He got some cool little joints.
You know you were singing what's it called?
Old Town Road.
You know you were singing Old Town Road when it first came out before you knew about his sexual preference. So
And you know you downloaded Monterio. Stop playing. Anyways, Drew
I didn't say
said
that,
Ari.
I don't know about that.
I ain't gonna say that, bro.
Stacy said neither. Dave said Summer Walker. Vern said Summer for the pen, Ari for the vocal.
What up, Venetia?
Hey, Bernicia.
Hey, Renisha. Hey, welcome.
You at the end, but it's okay. You can go back and watch it later.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Snow Allegra or Sabrina Claudio?
Snow
Snow Allegra.
I also say Snow Allegra.
Why you got that look on your face?
Nothing. It was something. Anyway, Sabrina.
I know.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Stacy said don't know them.
What?
Nova said Snow. Drew said Snow. Vern said Snow off top. She's such a vibe. Indeed, she is.
Stacy, we gonna send you a list.
You're gonna the boy for
Music.
Sabrina though.
GP said Snow, although that looked like rain, but he said Snow.
Okay.
I guess it means it's cold outside. Anyway,
It's cold outside. They said LOL bro can be as gay as he wants, but that music doesn't hit.
I don't know what you mean. Industry babies.
We gonna keep on going.
We
What's the
don't-
next?
Guess what? It is Pride Month, y'all. Happy Pride, okay?
Yeah, really.
You
Masego,
wanna say it like that? Yeah,
Masego
really.
or Lucky Day?
Wait, Lucky Day who?
Masego.
Fuck. Oh.
I'm
Y'all heard
going.
of people Masego or Lucky
Lucky
Day?
Sego.
I'm going Masego.
I'm going
Masego Day.
Masego.
Masego Day. That's what I'm going with.
I'm going with Masego. But that's a hard one.
Oh, it's unanimous.
Okay.
No, it's not. I picked both. You lying. Anyways, moving on. Dates.
Wait.
I thought you said yours. My bad.
You can't pick both.
Yes, I can. I just did.
No, you didn't. No,
you already know how they did.
No.
No.
You have to pick one or the other. It's
you
this
can't
or
say
that.
You cannot say that. And the reason why I said that you can't say that, you didn't tell me that
on the first time.
So yeah, I said that the first time.
That is true. You didn't say it the first time.
I've been drinking, so I ain't paying attention. So
don't pay attention now. Moving on. Vern said,
like I was saying, you have to be quick. I don't care.
Huh?
Vern said Dave sounds like he got personal beef with Nas. Vern also said Lucky. Stacy said rainbow flags for everybody.
Pride. Yes.
Drew said Masego hands down. Nova said Masego.
We just talking over people now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all crazy.
No,
certified.
She ain't gonna pick. Move on.
What's the next one, Jay?
Okay.
I'm coming.
Rude.
Very.
My neighbors is ghetto.
My Uber downstairs.
Not with them blowing their horn. They definitely not doing a big 5-star.
Okay, what's the last one?
They'll pull off.
5-star just went down to a 1.
Right. We got 2 more comments. Dave said, not at all. I just don't like his music. Vern said, why everyone look back? Because they heard a horn blow. And they... Look, mind you, I'm on the 3rd floor. So that's all I'm saying. I can't see shit.
And a wall behind me, so I really can't see. So anyway. Free National or Division?
Division hands down.
Okay, never mind. Fuck that one.
Wait, Heather would have gets the grade. Heather would have gets the grade.
Wow.
Okay, free your natural too.
Right.
That's a good
Don't
one.
do that. It's hot outside. Don't do that.
Khalid or Pink Sweats?
Ooh.
Damn.
Shit.
I'm going with Khalid on this one.
I got
Khalid Sweats.
I go on DJ Khaled and Khaled.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
I'm going with Khalid Sweats.
I'm honestly
going to put on deodorant that day. Khalid Sweats.
I'm going with Pink Sweats.
I'm rocking with Khalid on this one.
All right, people, you heard it. Khalid or Pink Sweats?
Vern said Division clearly, and she also said Pink.
I remember her. She had good music.
Right?
Say Khalid Sweats. Like what?
Khalid Sweats.
What?
Khalid Sweats.
Drew also said Pink Sweats.
Okay, people.
Is it Ralph?
Yeah.
Nova said, I don't know who they are. Nova.
Me and you gonna have to talk
and write it down.
What?
He said who? Lord.
Y'all don't know Pink Sweats or Khaled?
Send me your location. I know y'all had at least heard that one song.
Yeah.
Khalid.
Or how does that song talk go?
Can we just talk?
Can we just talk? You know what?
We're going
if
to YouTube.
We had to do karaoke, we was going to be all jacked up.
Right. We have to be way more intoxicated than this, though.
No, it don't take much for me. I still do karaoke.
I'll do karaoke regardless.
They said I only know Khalid. I need to do some research. Go ahead and do that. Bryce said some of y'all to open up y'all musical ears a little bit more.
Talk your shit, Berg.
Definitely.
Oh,
DB said got that.
Well stated in the comments.
You don't know who Pink is?
Definitely look up Pink Sweats.
We said we talking about Pink Sweats and not Pink.
Oh.
Noah said I know the Can We Just Talk song. Okay.
Well, we gonna talk later. We're gonna talk about this later.
All of a sudden, you calling people boo now.
Right. What you been smoking and drinking?
She been drinking. It better not been watermelon nasty.
All I have is antibiotics. I'm sorry.
Why you calling people boo?
I mean, antibiotics still can say
It
nasty.
ain't Halloween. I don't see no ghost outside.
Aaron, you need to change your name. That's what you need to do.
Me and Nova ain't drunk. We ain't together, but we ain't drunk, and I ain't calling her boo either. So let's get that straight.
Nova said LOL.
Anyways,
Let's get to this raffle, y'all. We want to
Please,
thank everybody who
let's get to this
participated.
raffle.
We want to thank everyone who just participated in the post. Who
We appreciate that. We appreciate
I just
y'all.
commented
Commented the
today
safe
or-
word and
Even though
everything.
some of y'all didn't follow the rules.
And we know some of y'all have entered multiple times. Remember, if your name is picked, that equals 1 ticket. Now, if your name should have to get picked twice, then you get both tickets. But you only get 1 ticket when your name is called. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I should enter my name twice.
Right.
Look at Jesus making you choke right now. That's crazy.
Oh.
what the fuck?
I usually don't choke. Oh,
I wouldn't know.
Neither would I.
Intriguing.
Okay, raffle.
Raffle time. And it's running. It's running.
What app is that?
Drago is the first winner.
Drago, you will be in the
Big
big
ups, Drago.
If you are still in the
Drago,
comments,
here's some fine print. You will be performing on the. You will be performing in front of 200 people. So
Next one,
get your dance routine down.
and it's running. Stephanie B. Who is the Stephanie B? She's on there in
Okay.
the comments. That
That's
is
okay.
our second winner.
Is that your cousin from Belize?
No.
that's the same person.
That's
It's
I'm about to say,
another
she about to get jump on the
Listen.
phone.
You literally have until tomorrow to hit us up. Otherwise, we will pull somebody else's name.
Y'all be nice and tell Stephanie Drago to hit us up.
No. I'm gonna actually post it.
I ain't talking about us. I'm talking to them in the comments watching.
No. I'm gonna post it because I was able to record it and post it on the page. We can post it on the page.
awesome sauce.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So those are our winners.
Nova said, "Laugh out loud. I am drunk." Mama Cookie said, "I love you guys. We
love
love
you
you too.
We love you so much.
I don't. It's just your name.
Yeah, we don't see your comments.
You just hit enter, my boy.
I know you can do that.
I didn't either. So
Mama Cookie said, "I enjoyed myself, but I always do when it's with you guys."
thank you, Mama.
Vern said, "Y'all got 24 hours before someone else gets your blessing."
Facts.
And at the radio station.
Stacey said, "I brought 4 tickets today." Okay, Stacey, long as you told her you got them for me.
All right, people. We have come to the.
Stacey be lying to us, boy. That's
Oh.
crazy.
All right, people. We have come to the end of Talk Yo Shit.
We got one more comment. Dave said, "This is my first show. Good shit, folks. Thank
Come
you so
back.
much for tuning in. We hope that we see you on
Come back. Bring
Dave, this
friends
your
with you.
second
Tell a
show.
friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that
Dave,
we
this
are
your
in
second
here
show,
talking
but
shit.
okay. Vern said, "Yeah, it's such a vibe. Keep this up. I'm waiting on y'all podcast." We definitely getting there, but
Just
for right
noticed,
now, we got
Nova?
the Facebook podcast going on.
And Nova just barely noticed.
No, I guess
quit.
you are drunk then. Damn, because I could have swore we said something a long time ago. Let me change my name again.
Stacey, we are putting our shows on YouTube.
We
so
are officially on YouTube.
We are on YouTube. Nova
We are on
said,
YouTube.
"Good night, y'all. Aaron, I am drunk.
All right, Nova.
Long as you want drinking watermelon, you'll be okay."
And if she is, that's her business.
That's her business.
So it is, but just don't be like Little Kim. Get your stomach pumped.
Oh,
Ew.
Yeah.
And it was big.
Ouch.
No, nothing. Never mind.
Andrew also says, "Love the show. Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much."
Appreciate it.
And
Love you, bro.
Nova's laughing at us with her drunk ass.
Nova, check the name one more time.
What the fuck did you?
Watermelon
Bernice said watermelon is good
It's
for the
good
skin.
for the
Okay,
skin.
here y'all go.
It is
Let's
good
see
for
the
the
last
skin.
minute comments.
We ain't doing this. We getting close to Juneteenth. We ain't doing this, Venetia. I feel some type of way. Juneteenth is around the
All
corner.
right. Y'all.
I can't with you.
We good.
All right, people. We are come to the end of Talk Your Shit. So we're gonna do our final remarks, and we are out of here. So we're gonna start with the creator, Heather B. Your final comments, please.
As I always say, thank you so much for everyone who tuned in, commented, enjoyed yourself, came back. We always appreciate all of the support and everything. Again, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube. It is the same name as it is listed on the page, which is UTR Presents Talk Your Shit. Final words. Pretty much the same as last week. Again, don't be afraid to expand your ear. You never know what you will come across. You never know what type of music you'll fall in love with. Even if I noticed it's a lot of people in the comments stating that they didn't know certain artists we were talking about. This is your time now to explore some of those options that we have put out there. That is the reason that we did this show, is because we wanted to expand your music catalog. So don't be afraid to listen to music, and we love you all.
Meech, final remarks.
Well, as I always say, for everyone that's in the comment section, y'all are the MVPs, and for everyone that's tuning in for the first time, y'all really lit up the comment section tonight. And we hope that you come back for more segments. Now, for my final remarks, never be afraid to open your mind and ears to new artists, because there could be more artists that you can relate to, and never be afraid to be yourself when it comes to your musical taste, because everybody is unique and it should always be that way. Stay true.
Talk your shit, Beach.
All right.
Professor, final remarks.
Like everybody said, thank you for tuning in. Mama Cookie, I love you. I'm glad you was able to get on the show and talk your shit with us. To everybody, to everybody that came to the show, y'all showed up and y'all showed out, and we appreciate it. Remember, music is the universal language, and just know that if you feel like you can't express yourself, use music to do it if you can't find the words, because I'm pretty sure there's something out there that can help you express yourself. And mental health is real. I know you guys seen Draco said the music is what helped save him from killing himself. So don't be afraid to reach out to someone and express how you feel so you can get the help that's needed for you. I love y'all.
Double A, final remarks.
Like everybody else said, thanks everybody for tuning in. Tell a friend. Next week we hope to see all you guys at the June 11th battle. We will be in the building. Final remarks is music will brought this whole panel together. Honestly, you'd be surprised what music would do for you and your friends. So don't count out what music someone's listening to. Keep an open ear, and I hope to see all y'all next week at the battle, June 11th. Get your tickets.
Oh, let me say one thing, Joe, before you end it. Just know that music turned associates into friends and friends into family.
Facts.
Big facts.
Well said.
Undisputed facts right there.
All right.
So you, Jared.
Whole ass smoke introduction. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Anyway. First and foremost, we want to give a shout out to everybody who's a first timer in the comments. You guys definitely showed up and showed out. Y'all did y'all shit. Y'all talked y'all shit, and we appreciate it. Also, appreciation to the people who participated in the raffle. Much love to the winners. You still have 24 hours to claim your prize, or your blessing will get passed on to someone else. So don't play. Anyway, be there. Final remarks. Well, there's nothing I can really say that the panel has not said at this point, because music has made us into one big family. Music has basically opened our ears and our minds and our hearts to a lot of things. At the end of the day, we weren't even as close as people would think we were, but now we're as thick as thieves. At the end of the day, we are a family. At the end of the day, we fight, we laugh, we love each other regardless of whatever situation or stipulations have come across us. And music has helped us get over trials and tribulations in our lives to where we became better people at the end of the day. So just remember that music can help you emotionally and mentally at the end of the day. So that is my final remarks. And we are out of here, people. Take care of yourself.
Oh, I'm about to say, I know you're not about to. I know you're not about to miss this opportunity to say.
And we are out of here, people. Take care of yourself and each other. We love y'all.
Mama Cookie said facts, y'all.
Bye, Mama Cookie. See you guys.
You blowing smoke to the heart? Okay. You creative.
Clouds.
We shall see. Whoever has tickets, we shall see you next week.
You will get the chance to meet us live and in person and see the stupidity that happens behind the scenes. So
don't miss out.
All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Can you get the end button?